Yeah, all right, people. I can't stop thinking about this achievement, man. I can't stop. Well, let's just say I'm a bit obsessed. It's. I need to keep pushing. There's no other way around it. I can smell victory. I can seriously smell victory. I can't help myself. Something's wrong with me. I know that's a given, but still. Anyway, let's go to my YouTube channel. And this one, it's still calling it Part Bloody 12. Ooh. Right, I can't change the name of it. Every one of my streams is stuck on Legendary. This is Total War Achievement Part 12. Look at this. I don't know, I've knocked the menu off that updates this, and I'm trying to do it by the website, and it's just not working. So apparently we're still stuck on Part 12. Iberia. Oh man, my cam's weird. I knocked the thing off. I'm such a clumsy sod. Looks more zoomed in. Oh no. Anywho, let's move that over. Right. Yeah, I'll better now. Carry on campaign. God, this is so stupid that if you had up all the hours we were streaming for yesterday, it was a lot. It's so stupid the amount of hours we've been streaming for. I can't get this off my mind. We're so close to victory. So I'm gonna have a better review of it. I was obviously doing a review before we stopped streaming last night, half cut, and a bit delirious, to say the least. I'm just gonna make sure everything's working while that's loading. So we're gonna have to go aggressive Iceni hunting. Oh, that's good. Yeah, we're good. Just look at this. Just look at this. England must be conquered, Blackguard. I can't believe I'm bloody well awake. Look. It's a thing of beauty, isn't it? We're so close to victory. Ah. So we're going to go Iceni hunting in a minute. It's great, isn't it? No more Masali. I'm recruiting this up to a 20 stack, even though it went a bit weird.
That is a dangerous course.
I just don't know how to get that army off. Yeah. I've been awake longer. Oh, there he is. Get in town. I woke up. I think I've only had like 3 hours sleep. Yeah. I went to sleep around, I don't know, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. And then I've been awake since 8, and I've been like that. Just, you know, like me. I need to cut the grass. It's like a damn forest out there. And other things that I want to do. I want to sort my son's PC as well. Yeah, Chrome's being a bitch. It needs a reinstallation of Windows. I need to get in there, and I've got this thing that blows a load of earth, you know, to get all the dust out and all the rest of it. And everything else, but I'm like, challenge, man. The challenge. Oh man, we're so close. Challenge. You know what I mean? I can't get it out of my head. And then what I'm going to do at the end of the challenge, whenever we do it, I'm just going to stop the streaming dead. And then I'll start the stream back up if it's within a realistic time frame. Obviously, if we're finishing the stream when it's total victory at like 5 o'clock in the morning, something, I'll obviously end and go to bed. But if there's still loads of time left, I'm going to end it. We'll put in copyrighted music on. Because that other stream, it doesn't matter. We're doing everything against you know, where people can complain. We're just going to have fun and do whatever the hell we want. It's going to be great. But until then, keep on sorting out. Right, let's start doing the list. And then we're going to start dealing with the Iceni. Are all armies on the field before we do anything else? I think they are. No. I'm allowed 2 more armies. I forgot about that. And I'm allowed to recruit a load of spies and all that. I didn't remember that from last night where we recruited them. Doesn't matter. Because I think I was complaining about the Iceni legging it down here. So I put a new general there. And then I put another one down here, didn't I? If I remember correctly. But anyway, let's do all the moves first. Can you assassinate him? Have a bit of fun.
Another soul for Hades.
Yes, he can. Go on, is it?
With success.
No more general for you.
Ready for
Right, they've just arrived. Can't do anything else. Oh, that's good. Good for you for assassinating.
gods.
I don't know how long this stream's gonna last. I might only be able to do, I don't know, an hour. Before my brain gets fried again. Just all these little increments. They all add up. All adds up. Now that was frustrating if you remember.
Commander,
Well, you just gotta play bloody chase me with this thing.
ready for battle. At your command.
Standard.
Besiege. Our advance has been halted.
And then that's connected to Alabu, Rugian. So where's this place? That's there. Rugian. We're getting raided at Rugian. Alabu, which we are bumping that up to a big fat 20 stack so we can dominate everything, anything that's in our way down here. So I believe this fella's going to come back here, is it? Is he still unhappy? Give him one of these. And where are we going to take you? Rugion is connected to Lup. Right, can we force match you to Lup? No, we can't. Right, so just go to Lup then, and Lup's happy. They'll be pissing on the bonfire if they're happy.
At your command. March
Go on instead.
bleed. Then march some more.
And we're not going to upgrade you because you increase unhappiness. We need to stabilize happiness. Then it's food. Then it's money. And it's not exactly like our financial situation can get any worse right now. Oh shit, I forgot about that. We're at 20% nearly. We dealt with that last night. Where is he? Where's the one complaining? It's you. Think. And then we want to get him a nice little promotion. Give him a pat on the head. There you go. You okay? You okay now? No, you're still bitching. There you go. -8. No rebellion. Even though we've got a bitch of his wife to put up with as well. Cool.
Nothing on me.
What's this? We got spies galore here. All this now. All I'm going to do, I'm going to put the spy here.
As you command.
And the trek east begins the mass migration of all bloody units. It's going to end up at one point where all I'm doing, I'm just pressing enter, and all my armies and everything else are just sweeping this way because we've got to move. Once we took out Britain and the Iceni and sorted out, you know, rebellions and the navy stuff up there, everything you see here needs to start trekking down this way. A lot of it. I'm going to keep one navy in this general area just in case I've missed something. You know, because if one of them starts raiding, right, and just makes the population unhappy, and I've got nothing back there to control the population because all my armies are coming this way, but I've got to make all this crap here come down here, and that's going to take, what, like 10 turns? It might even be better just to disband the army. Look how much bank we're making now. And just recruit it all again on the front of the Empire. Right. I'm still tired. I can tell because of the way that I'm talking, but still. I've got some more fight in me.
How can I be of assistance? Do you wish of me?
Is that the edge of the known world? Yes, it is. Not like anything existed over there. We can't tell because there's a big old fat forest in the way. Wait, what are you? Like, look, this one's already beginning the trek. Beginning the move. Right, come down this way. What are you?
My skills are yours.
You're staying there. That's all. That's the last spy that we're leaving here just to keep our eye on Monregis. What have we got? Yeah, that's right. That's right. Bush. That one. Let's check on the old navies. That's 20. Again, you're going to keep all that away. What's the next one?
Fleet reporting.
Well, what are you boys? Let's go bully these.
It is an honor to serve. For honor and glory.
This navy's going nowhere.
For orders. We cannot sail there. For the guards! Your order. For death.
That's going nowhere. Can we recruit with these navies?
It is an honor to serve.
Yep. Well, we can level up though.
Yes.
Give me my levels. Research. Oh my word, that is OP. -5 corruption faction wide. I'll take that over research, even though we're making a butt ton of money. 5%. That one.
Ready for orders.
Think. The happiness is 37 in this region. Raid me all you like. That's good. That's really bloody good. Sure, he's one of us. Right, research. There's nothing for research. I am going to take that for tax. Yeah, -1 happiness, but 5% tax. Oh yeah. What's this one doing?
Ready for orders.
Oh yeah, we want to go have a perv over the border at this slot.
Stopping for
And there's nothing here. Which means
we hunger for battle.
right, but I'm going to take it because this fella is going to move down there. I can hear me missus. I bet she says, what the hell are you doing awake on that already?
Ready for orders.
And there's nothing here.
Siege to the
That's mine. We're taking the Crimea. Jesus, that's a big difference. I don't care what it sets us back because we're going to be here for a little bit. And we're not taking the money. We've got too much money. This looks rather Greek. I want to see if my theory's correct. Now, I was saying last night, if you capture something, if they're of a Greek state faction or what's the other one? Successor kingdom, because that's of Greek origin as well. If you capture it, their buildings automatically translate over to what we can use. Is it true? Yeah, it is. How awesome is this?
We hunger for battle.
So, we're part of a different region. I can instantly. Ooh, what does this have? We can unlock that, which is crap. But we can get our archers. Is there anything here we don't want? Oh man, we can invade over the bloody border and everything else. This is great. But we're going to let this recover. Skirmisher cav. Skirmisher cav. We are pretty much going to be maintaining this border
At your command.
for the short term. No more Spartan pikes.
Are you ready to serve?
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we're going to do 7, 8. And then what I'll probably do is swap these over. So they can go north, get rid of these two, get some more Spartan pikes in, and then both armies will move forward. I was like, I've heard that name before. Tananis. I'm getting it mixed up with bloody Tanaris and bloody Warcraft, aren't I? Oh, there was some fun ganking sessions in that place, I tell you.
What do you wish of me?
You're doing your job up there. We've done all the navy stuff, I think. Now, can I be an absolute ass? And I know we're still doing tactician rather than the other one, but it's just been devil's advocate there. Oh, get in.
Ships to port. Your orders
Okay, that's mine.
at your command. Ready for battle.
You're playing chase me.
Ready for orders.
You go. Yeah, you can go take that now. We're expanding again. That's 7% loss, and I don't care. That 7% loss, we can replace that in one turn. This is what's been the longest part, right? Is you look how we can't use these buildings at all. You see, this building's not available to your faction. It may not give you all the benefits and all that junk. Final big push? No. No. Now, I don't know if you were aware of this, Artorius, but I am doing a map clear. So, what the hell is that? Is that a gem mine? No, it's amber. I don't care. Right, so we're just going to delete all this. So, I can smell victory, right? So, next turn, we'll be clearing up things here. We've got a good few fights coming in a minute with the Iceni because they're all over the shop here. I can get 2 more armies on the field, which will be one down here. Let's see how to pop up then. One down here. The other one's going to be there with a load of mercenaries to combat the Iceni threat. Because they've landed 3 armies against me, I think. There's one there, and there's one there. We're going to fight them all. We're going to wipe the Iceni off the face of the earth. Once all that's done, the Boyai are now limited to Mons Regus. And we're just going to keep pushing them as hard as I can. I was hoping that I'd have an army in the region to get up to that, but look, that's going to take how many turns? If I was to force match, no, it'll cause them to kick off. Right. Get your ass down here.
Make haste, men. We cannot pass here.
Yeah, my cat's making some noise jumping over the fence.
Hunger for battle.
Right, back to the owl list. So we're on max Imperium, you name it, but yeah, I can smell the victory. I don't know how long this is going to last. I was doing for 12 hours yesterday and all the way through the day. But as I was saying to Blackguard on Twitch, I can't stop myself. I'm obsessed right now. And you'd think, oh, well, what about the major setback here? It's not. That's a 2-turn recovery. It's great. This might be a little bit more of a kick in the teeth. No, that's 2 turns too. And they've only got a 1 stack, which is even more of a joke. The only thing that might piss me off is if they disembark and come over here or something. Which I'm hoping that they don't do. Even this red one's 2 turns. It's nutty. And we need to sort this place out. Again, I'll have to make sure we do the buildings check and everything else. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm going to try and conquer all that without needing to build any military buildings. It's going to be a pure financial district. Now that is scary though. It's a big old full stack navy. But we're just out of their range to bully the Boyai navy, which will be fun. Carry on through the list. What are these doing?
Hunger for battle.
Is it time? No, I'm not going to move out of that because it might encourage these to come down here. I want that stacked and moving down and roughly there before we start pushing further east. And I want another general there ready to back them up. So what we're going to do, I'm allowed 14 armies. Is it total or is it 16? 14 or 16? I think it's 16 now, isn't it? It's 16 armies. So the plan is, once we finish faffing around up here, look at that. Look at that. The only threat to our northwest is Britain and Ireland. That's really something else. Is to have 4 armies here, 4 armies there, and the rest here. And I'm going to come down here, through here. And you know what I'm going to do as well in Athens? No. I'm going to upgrade that in Sparta. Then I'm going to upgrade it again. And then I'm going to upgrade it to the shrine of Leonidas in Sparta. We're going to do it in Sparta. Can we do it in Sparta? We should be able to. I don't care about the food situation. Shrine of Leonidas is getting built in Sparta. I just think it adds a little bit something to the challenge. Given the, you know, what we're doing is just not a standard playthrough. Right, let's level these. Can we get more replenishment rate? We can't, but I'll certainly take more movement range. What are you doing? Like, look at all this. That's why we're not invading through Nicomedia. Look at the state of this. All the 20 stacks waiting for me. So that's why we'll be landing here, taking that, and then all the stacks will just be coming across. All in the water. Big invasion across the Med. And then they're going to go, you know what? Oh shit, boys, we better go back and defend. And I'll start picking them off. But it's a big old Greek fight, that as well, which is going to be amazing. Right. What's this place? We've only just moved you back, haven't we? What happens if I was to... Oh no, it's a forced march. I don't want to do anything. Crazy. Right, carrying on down the list. So yeah. That's what we're doing. Right, we need to start picking off the Iceni. Am I that lazy now? No, I'm not that lazy. I am not that lazy. If they would have given us at least 75%, I would have considered auto-resolving, but not at that. And given that most of my recruitment facilities the other side of the Alps, I need to be careful what we do there. I did it last night when we were taking... what the hell did I just do? Wasn't it already clear? Last night to take Londinium. I think it's called Londinium. Caledonum or whatever the hell it's called. That's because I was too tired for another fight. I just wanted to say, right, we've took Britain. It was a nice... Ooh, way to end the stream. Cav. Get up there and just let me see all that, will ya? Put them in group 4. Group 3. I'm gonna move these down a little bit. Match them 2 arrows up with the middle of that. So when we move forward, we know we've got an even amount of troops either side, even though it doesn't look bloody even, but still. Right, let's go in here. Oh no, we want to put that into group 5. And even though this isn't my prime time for viewership, I don't care. This is finishing the challenge. I can't stop playing. I think I'm addicted. I need an intervention. I'm addicted. The 1s are in position, so the 2s, the 3s. Starting with the 4s. Right, can you fire on them? Oh, lovely job, Loy. I think they might rush us though. Right, so the 5s are in position as well, starting with the 4s, my command only. 3, 2, 1. What are you going to do?
There is no wall in the world that can keep us out. No No man whose bravery matches ours.
You're not rushing me? Really? That was still fun though. Right, you just blew your horn. Are you coming at me, bro? If not, I'm going to move all this. No, you're not. You're not coming at me. Oh, beautiful. Bloody beautiful. We're going to rip the Iceni a bloody new one right now, and that's just gone so wonky. I can fix it. Hatches.
Advance at speed.
Onagers.
Advance at speed. At speed.
Right, and then cav.
Swift melee cavalry.
Right, I want to go to my cavalry, please. You're just letting me see everything that's in there.
Quickly now.
Now up here would have been an absolute belting location for me onagers. But if they flood out, I want to keep it protected at the same time. And we're gonna speed up. As again, I'm saying the most intimidating thing about the Iceni is the army to the south. And it's whatever the dumb nonny decide to do. And it's the navy, because I've only got a shit navy in the area. We can only recruit crap here. Right, they've still not run out against us. Just, you know, I stopped streaming this last night after 12 hours. This right. I'm sat there in bed and it's like near 6 o'clock. You know what I'm thinking? What am I going to do on the next turn? I'm half asleep. I'm still thinking about the goddamn thing. Obsessed I am. Right, kill it. 9%. That's gonna do us some damage though. What's that? 18%? Right, let's speed up a little bit. And I prefer this to burning round because you've got to get the fire damage all the way up to 100%. You've got to wait for it to bloody burn.
The enemy's tower has been destroyed.
And what I find as well is the fire round's nowhere near as accurate. You end up burning more ammunition. Oh, we need to slow down. This should do it.
The enemy's tower has been destroyed. Now!
There we go. I ain't moving nowhere until these have used all the ammunition. And another reason I prefer standard ammunition rather than firing round. That round's just fired out, gone all the way through there, and it even took out some horses. What are they? Slingers, slingers, slingers. Look at that. It hit there and ricocheted through here. And I'm tempted to move this lot forward, to be honest with you. But a lot. Right there. Oh, here we go. Are we starting, lads? We're starting. Are we? Yeah, well, this is definitely beginning. Is it? Or isn't it? Are they coming out to play? I can't tell. You know what? I'm going to pull this front line back. I'd rather take the damage on my archers. Oh shit, never mind, never mind, never mind, they're rushing me. Never mind.
Ballista! Understood! Missiles awaiting targets! Swift riders at your command! Spartan pikes! Archers! Now! Sparta! Ballista! Fire on the enemy!
The enemy general's toast.
Pikes! Yes, Commander. Orders. Advance! Engage!
Can you just get your asses in here, please? Come on, chop chop.
Melee cavalry. Citizen cavalry.
The enemy general is dead.
Ballista! Yes, Commander. Citizen
My word, you'll see how strong these flaming towers are.
advance at speed. Commander.
Orders understood.
To charge!
Orders.
Engage!
Ready and waiting. Swift riders at your command.
Riders at the double. At your service.
Melee horsemen.
Citizen cavalry.
We await your command.
Citizen cavalry.
Ready for orders.
Ballista. Now.
Ready and
Oh,
waiting. Your orders.
Advance! Advance at speed!
Understood.
The battle is turning in our favor.
alright. No one has turned yellow just yet. We're getting that nice and neutral. We're giving them shit.
By your
Make them
command.
run.
Citizen
Make them bloody run, please.
Swift melee cavalry.
Thank you.
Melee horsemen.
Go over there. Make that neutral.
Citizen cavalry! We await your command.
Oh,
Engage! Citizen cavalry!
Orders.
yep. I want that captured.
The walls are breached.
What have they got left? Why haven't I won?
Melee cavalry ready.
Okay. I'm Paul silent. Now, given we were meant to lose near enough 40% of the army, I think that went okay. We didn't get a single yellow unit. I was convinced that was going to go much harsher than that, especially given what the range that they had there, and that we were charging shitty citizen cavalry in against these two rear towers. Made up by that I am. Right, you know what? I'm bored. 200 lost. 96, okay, and that's nearly a stack wipe. I follow this up now with an auto resolve. This army's toast. 96 we lost. We might even lose more in the follow-up fight. And we had 96 losses, yet they only killed 84. I don't know how I do it, but I always end up killing more than my own men. 2 units survived. Pay me.
You have further orders? Is that all?
Right, kill them off. I keep on thinking there's more pop-ups on my screen. Someone's messing with the my peripheral vision. And his neck. Do we do the insult to injury where you knock him with your shield? No. Okay. He's dead anyway. And then we gotta go play chase me with the other army.
Commander?
Which is here. And I'm obviously not going to force marching because that's a 20 stack. But what we're going to do, we're allowed 2 more armies. So we're going to recruit... He is crap. This fella. With that, thank you. Into town.
I want hourly patrol.
Boost. What else? What can we actually recruit here? They're not the units that we're after. But he does have this menu. And I'll pay the fees.
We hunger.
And then we will recruit a load of Spartans.
Sign up
Yeah, sure, we'll have 2 onagers. I don't do Piri. Get some cav. Then I can disband that and then basically mop up whatever's left after that big recruitment spree on the turn after that. Then I need to go back to the list. What are you doing?
reporting.
Carry on down. Down, 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 down. This one.
Commander,
You're doing nothing. What are you doing?
ready for orders.
You're replenishing. What are you doing? You know,
We hunger
I
for
think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of a risk. I'm going to plonk this fella right there in the north because it's only going to take me 2 turns to fully replenish this and just go zerg that on the next turn because he's only got 5 on the bloody garrison. And then I'll be happy with that. What I had on the list?
ready for ba- ready
What are you doing?
ready for
Knees?
orders.
You, sir, have just arrived. What's this one doing?
Commander,
Here we go. It's the Iceni. Time to go fight him again. But before I do that, the biggest question is, where do I plonk this last army that I want to recruit? I'm thinking down here in Sicily. I think we're going to get them right here. How much? That's 15 grand. Yeah, give me Mr. Cheapo.
ready for orders.
Right, because here, what I can do is go 2 onagers, because we don't have the recruitment facilities across the water. I'm not doing anything there yet. Alex, wrong button. I'm pressing wrong buttons. This button? No. And what I can do, I'm going to leave him there even on the next turn because this place is still going to be using the recruitment facilities local to this region because we're actually down an archer, which we can recruit. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get my archers instead, just so I can do it in order because that's how many archers I typically like. But it is what it is because we did it as an emergency. So how many? If I complete this recruitment process, how many armies is this going to give me in Africa? I think it's going to give me 3 if we calculate it properly. So we've got numero uno. There's the second, there's the third. So I will drag one of these down here. They've got 2, so the 2 most northern armies there will go here to reinforce the taking of this. We'll have to convert them because their composition is not good against the Horde of the Steppes, which we'll be encountering, and then everything else we just need to wait to get down here. Right, I think we're pretty much done with this turn. I need to check Civil War. We're at war with everyone, and then buildings.
It is an honor to serve.
Yeah, it's going to be buildings galore.
Hunger for battle.
No, it's not. I didn't fight out of the Iceni army, did I? Did I? No, I didn't. Where's this fella? And the old fat list. There he is. Go kill him. See him again. They did. Not this army. Here we go. I think these will charge me. This is a bit more pain. It's only mid-tier sword band, but I think it'll delay us. I think we could easily see a 20% loss in the army. But we're just going to approach it the same as before. So that's a joke if they charge out at us. You know, overall, I like our odds. If I can make him charge us, and we can lock him in place, it'll be fine. So it's just 5 units of hell, really. This morning, man.
General, stay as you are. Yours to command.
See, this is my typical army composition for this challenge. So it's what, 8 pikes. Let's double check this with you. You've got your general, and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pikes, 5 archers, 4 cav, 2 onagers. This doesn't work against your horse factions. And my army composition will change to support that. Because all they do is they run at you and they start chucking stuff at you and then they piss off again when you run towards them. So you need something to really counter that in heavy. Now, slingers are meant to have better armor penetration than archers, but in all the tests that we did, they didn't fare too well against, you know, we're just going to bunch a lot of them together. Didn't fare too well in the tests that we did. It was archers that actually dominated. I'm going to still be fairly straight. You alright, mate? I'm half asleep still. I was just explaining before to Black and Artorius. I can't stop thinking about this challenge. Even when I stopped streaming last night, I was thinking, well, you know what I'll do when I wake up? Or when I stream later, I can do this, I can do that in a challenge, I can do this. And I can smell victory, you know, it's right there. And I've changed, I don't know if I said it last night when I was half cut, but I'm putting 4 armies in Africa. I'm putting 4 armies in the Crimea area to deal with the horse factions. And then me other, I think it's 8 armies. I think it's literally 8 armies. Because we've got a total of 16. So then that's 4. Yeah. It's all going to Sparta. We're going to all go to Sparta. And then the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go take Helios. We're going to unite it. And then I'm going to invade through Rhodes, through Asia Minor. We're going to go that way. So those are big things happening. Right, can you hit this? You should be able to. I do think this will rush us. And I'm going to get me horses. And I still want to keep an eye on them though. Oh, there we go. So yes, I'm doing quite well in a strange way. I don't know how long the stream this morning is going to last. I don't know if I'm going to get to near 2 o'clock. Like I did the other day, waiting for my son to come and see how he's got on. I don't know if my missus is going to want to go out. I don't know if when I'm going to burn out. But we're going to get close to bloody victory. But the victory today is Britain's ours. The last standpoint in Northern Europe's ours. And we start the mass migration to get our armies all on the... everyone in the Eastern Front ready to go. But the main thing's the last of the Iceni threat. So the ones that are in position, the 2s, 3s, the 4s, and the 5s, starting with the 4s. Are they in the middle? Not really, but I don't... Yes, I do. Yes, I bloody do. That's a smidge. The fact that they're not bang on in the middle lined up with that irritates me. It shouldn't. Bloody does. So I'd say that's more or less in the middle. Right, I don't care about the rest. Starting with the Onagers, I'm going to chuck the first round right at them. And we're going to go 3, 2, 1. Boom. What are you going to do? Oh, here we go. Are they coming out to play? Yes, they are. Now, they have a substantially large amount of cav. So we're going to do this early. Someone got to level up. Going to be very bittersweet. Like I said, the only thing that's going to wreck me in this, Baz, is if I missed a faction to declare war, you know? If I missed a faction to declare war on them, you know, and we're not going to get this achievement, I'm going to cry. There's going to be some real salty man tears. Woof. We knocked that down to 3. I don't care about that for the minute because that's all clumped up. I cannot fire at that. That's just murdering everything. And then we are definitely going to be needing this pike over here.
Yes, Commander. Quick march! At the double! Archers!
Really give a shit where that's going. We rotate.
The walls are breached.
Yeah, don't care. That is just way too much fun. Look at the carnage that we've left behind. Yes, that's the plan. And I don't care, it's not exactly prime time for me playing or doing these things, but I honestly don't care.
Ready! Riders and the cavalry! Commander! Orders! Orders understood! Orders! By your command! Missiles awaiting targets! Take aim! Ready and waiting!
What the hell are these doing, seriously? Hey, you're alright, heretic, you're alright, mate.
Yours to command!
I'm gonna do this challenge.
Melee horsemen! Advance at speed! Ready! For glory! Orders! General! Form phalanx now! Ready! Commander! At speed!
Oh, Jesus,
Our general is under attack.
he carried on through. Shit.
Fire! Sparta! For glory! Citizen cavalry!
Shit. Ow.
General! Pikes ready!
Alright, I'll live with the consequences. Who gives a shit? I'm good. Are you working today?
Double
The
time!
men are wavering.
What is it? You work stupidly early hours and shit like that? Yeah, I don't know the schedule for Binnies.
Well, let's aim! Citizen cavalry!
But you start work at something stupid like 5 o'clock in the morning.
Citizen
Right, don't be killing our own cavalry again.
Archers! Phalanx! On me! Citizen cavalry! By your command! Pikemen ready for orders! Spartans!
We may get some yellow units. And where's that going to be? Where's the weakest one? It's right there.
Spartan pikes!
On this one.
Ready for
Now I have Tuesdays and Wednesdays off. Oh, fair enough. What weekends then?
Ready and
Binnies work weekends?
Melee horsemen! Yours to command! Engage!
Or do you have them off as well?
Sparta! Missile infantry at
Does you have them off as well? That's nice.
Archers!
Nice hours.
Commander! Understood!
I'm ripping these a new one.
Citizen cavalry! At your service!
Right, no yellow units yet.
Melee cavalry ready! Ready for orders! Archers!
Get Archer in.
Take
That.
aim! Riders at your command! Citizen cavalry!
I died quickly.
Advance!
That is nice.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Whoop whoop.
Orders!
There's the first yellow unit. You bitch. That's just
Archers!
quit firing. Back it up.
Advance at speed! Citizen cavalry! Melee cavalry ready!
Thursday through to Monday. And obviously weekends off as well. That's nice.
Citizen cavalry! Orders! Citizen cavalry! Spartan pikes! Cut them down!
Yeah, pull back here, will you?
Pikes at the ready! At speed! Orders! Yes, Commander! Commander! By your command! Sparta!
We go again. We go again.
Spartan
We go
pikes!
again.
Citizen cavalry! Citizen cavalry! Commander!
Was it a 12-hour shift you do? Or is it just until the job's done?
Orders!
Oh, you work weekends as well, right? Got you. Sorry, my bad, mate. Bit of confusion.
Pike infantry, ready!
We should be able to finish that off with archers. I just want to make sure all this is done. So we're going to bring the front line up. Can I be an absolute slice hod and just like kill the enemy general like that?
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Go on. Crack the general. Ah. So much for killing the enemy general. 8 towers, that's even better. That's not bad, you know, mate. It's really not bad at all. Please tell me I can clock him from here. Nope. Where's the edge of this circle? Look. It's that tower that's bloody deadly as anything. Crap, 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 crap. Run back, run back, run back. Are they going to suicide it? Yeah, they're going to suicide it.
The enemy general is dead.
The enemy general doesn't exist anymore. We lost too many units. Yeah, we got 2 yellow ones. That's going to be about 2 turns recovery. But the only other army now left is the Iceni to the south. But we've got the replacement army there. I think I've replied to everyone's question, and I just hope I answered Artorius' question early because it's on YouTube. Jesus, that's a full stack wipe. That's brilliant. Give me money. Yes, I do. Yeah. There is something called Restream, and for the base version, you can stream to 2 platforms at once for free. I've considered paying, even though it's something ridiculous, like 15 quid a month, that allows you to stream to 5 platforms. So the one that I'm most interested in is to Steam itself. You know, to the you know what they do on Steam now, where you can go on the store, you click on a game with someone streaming, it shows you the box at the top, because that would be a lot of traffic. Maybe just uploading highlights. No. Yeah, as much as I've been ignoring my YouTube chat and pissing some people off, yeah, it's the occasional person does pop up on YouTube. Because like I've got this Steam chat here, and it should pop up on this side. But yeah, it's there we are on YouTube as well. It's got the old title, which is stupid. I don't know how to change it at the same time. My pop-ups are not working as they should. Anyway, you have just absolutely annihilated them. Right, so I think now we've done everything there, everything down here. We've done politics, I believe. You've got no chance, right? Does anyone want to get married or anything like that? I think everyone's married, use of age. Hello? Right, so we need to wait for a Bestos to come of age. Who else we got here? Who's this one? You're fine. Let's move down the line. There's old Doris. Old Doris now, 40, you're getting there. Tyrion's dead. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, it's... Yeah, you want to stay away from a Bestos. Hey, you'd be a good general then. Chuck him at the enemy. Dead by lung cancer. As you can see, it is one fire heretic. I bet you love the name of that town. You want to live there, don't you? Read the name of that place. And if you didn't want to live there, you could always live in this town. Look at that for the name. And then if you want to have more fun as well, is come down to Quart had a shit. And I've not changed these names. These are legit in the game. Yeah. Alright, I don't even know why I clicked that button. Where are we now? We've checked out everything else. Yeah, let's just live with the consequences because I want to carry on. Look at this though. I've got a beachhead. A beachhead. It's just, I want to keep my eye on that and this 20 stack navy. And can I recruit with either one of these? Alright, let's go. Oh. asbestos has got to level up. And I am allowed a new... Oh, crap, buildings. Good thing that actually happened, because we've not been going through everything. Right, let's level that up as well. What's going on here? You can't supply your own food, but again, I'm not confident in this region just yet. It's fine. Italia. Fine. You know what we will do? We're going to have 2 shrines to Leonidas. Obviously, the other one being in Sparta itself. I'm just going to do dink, dink. Dink again. Dink. Alright, so now we're at max Imperium. Oh, what the hell is that? We still don't have a supply of silk. Fair enough. Okay, dink. Let's get all these dinks going. Bang, bang. There we go. Now what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to limit what we buy, because I still want to have a good old boost of cash. Hello, darling. You alright? Yeah, you seemed really iffy yesterday. I want to make sure you're okay. I'm sorry, love. Given the fact that I've only had 3 hours kip, yeah, and I'm back at this, I'm so close to victory and doing this. I'm like that. Even when I was trying to go sleep last night, I was thinking, you know what I could do on this next turn? And then I've put this army over here, which made it even worse to go to sleep. Let's upgrade this delicatessen. And then once we get 4 armies down here, stuff like that can get deleted, and then that'll come even more of a financial centre. Can't even be bothered. Whoa. We've got enough food, so it's grain market. Another delicatessen, whatever. Yep, fine. Right, I need to start from... Can't help but spend money. I wish we had that type of real cash in the real world. Can you see how you need to make money? You need to have money to make money. There we go. That's the investment logic, innit? Look at all that. Right, that place, where is it? They begin with a H. This place, that's now called Hernia. Oh, bars, man. No. No. Because it was meant to happen again this... I don't know if it's Saturday or Sunday, just let's say weekend. And... they cancelled it. And you know what basically it was? Do you know when the new appointment date is? We don't know. So, what's going to go on? I'm going to ring that surgeon's secretary today to find out if they've managed to find either a different surgeon or another date for us. And then there's a complaint procedure that you can go through over here. Joe's going to ring them later and kick off with them. It's messed up, man, because it's the 3rd time that they cancelled. So it was, they give her an appointment and then they rang up and cancelled because there was no anaesthetist. And then they cancelled because the bloke had COVID. And then they've cancelled just because middle management said, you know, reasons. That's it. Not doctors, not medical professionals. Middle managers said it's cancelled because reasons. I was going to say reasons. They're chocolates. Because of, well, that might even be the bloody reason why it's cancelled. And it's busy work. I hate middle managers. Middle managers have no function in the NHS. They're the ones who put targets on doctors and all the rest of it. It shouldn't. The NHS should be, you know, run by science. So there's 2 things in the NHS that boil my blood. There we go. I got it right. I was going to say biscuit again. One is GP practices, because they're independently owned, so they're based on profit rather than helping the patient. Hence my issues what I'm having getting my treatment, and the whole thing that I told you about, how the specialist wants me on this but my GP says no, or well, not necessarily no, but wants more information, and the whole debacle there. So GP surgeries need to change, and the other is middle managers. It drives me nuts. But again, let's not rant. Let's carry on. And that's why I took Joe out yesterday. The trip out yesterday did help. She's in the kitchen. I might see if she wants another trip out today. It's not exactly anything big that I can do. It was walking around like B&M bargains. And for anyone over there, you'll know what that means. But again, it's if it'll cheer it up, I'll take it out again. It certainly ain't as good as people like the Americans make it out to be. No, but on the flip side of that, heretic, it's if you can't work in the US and places where you have to pay for it, it's if you're sick and you can't work, you can't get yourself treated because you don't have the insurance. But if you could work, why would you go anyway? And then you've got to make sure that your insurance is valid. And okay, you can't go to that hospital because your insurance policy doesn't cover it. And there's cons and pros to both systems. It is a quality place. Yeah. It was just, I think it was more about just getting her out and stretching her legs and just blowing out cobwebs. She paid for it because her foot was like 5 times as big rather than just being 3 times as fat as it normally is. But get out there, so I might see if she wants to go out again. Because we used to, there's a park near us, right? And I can keep on doing the list and talking, doing this at the same time. Look at this, multitasking. Yeah, that's all staying to find it. We used to walk around regularly. Oh, they haven't gone. Here we go. These need happiness buildings. So, dink. That we used to go to quite often was Flevham. Right, that can't change. Not until we've sorted the Navy issue out. Give me some bush. In the game I like bush, let's put it that way. And it's not in my end, it's not an innuendo. It's in my endo? I don't know how I was going to do that joke. It was different in my head. Grain market. Where's this place? That's inland. You know what? We're going to sacrifice that. I prefer Aldi. The 2 different places, man. Because we've got like a superstar where we are. For B&M. And B&M to Aldi. I'd say Aldi's more in comparison to Morrison's or Asda. But yeah, Aldi's quite good. I had some Wagyu burgers from there last week. Mwah. Can't beat a bit of good bit of meat. I've got to be careful what I say. I'm saying some stupid crap right now. Right, I think we're all good for this turn. Yeah, we're good. I still don't give a shit. Look at that, what that's earning us. 17. This is giving us a big fat 0. What time did you get up? I got up a little after 8 o'clock. Your missus, I got my alarm set for 7 o'clock. Your missus got up with our son for school. Then her alarm went off and I couldn't go back to sleep because you know what? As soon as he had one conscious thought, it wasn't, you know, oh man, this is early, let's go back to sleep. It was like, I've got more thoughts for this bloody challenge. Oh, they were goddamn epic cuddles, they were, my word. You don't even me damn teddy bear. Hee Oh, now I know we went out yesterday and your foot's the size of, you know, you got a fat foot, fat lady's foot. Do you need to clear the cobwebs today? I know, but you still need to. I think I was saying, you know, like how we used to go around the park and little things like that, but you know, you're a bit gammy at the minute. But yeah, just a bit. Yeah, if you change your mind, all let us know. And again, I don't know how much longer I'm lasting on this before I crash. Oh no, it's actually unhappy for once. I think it's because all these going, you know, let's go nuts, boys. I think that's so funny. Look at them all. So that's how many stacks? 20 stacks. That's just noise. He looks like, you know what I want to watch now? I want to watch Kingdom of Heaven because he looks like Saladin. who's pretty much the best character in it. Orlando Bloom, man, if he was the biggest letdown in it. Everyone else was amazing. You just needed a bloke who was just a little bit older. Everyone else was on the money in that film. And then have we got another Saladin? Yeah, it's his fat brother. He's been on the pies a bit too much. Mate, honestly, go back 5 years. I could drive around non-stop all day. I'd be driving straight to the... I've got 2 places that I love in this world. The Cheshire countryside, which has forever been destroyed for me because everywhere it's just houses galore. But I've discovered the Lake District, right? That, if I had some filthy amount of cash, right, I'd move up to the Lake District. I'd want a farm, and then I'd convert like old farm buildings into holiday cottages. And I've got a whole big idea there, but I'd need like, I don't know, 2 million bloody quid to do it. But that's going way off point. At near enough, it's £1.90. What was it, Joe? A litre. It's 184 a litre. It's nearly a ratio of 2 to 1. Can't do it no more. I used to be able to put, what was it, 40 quid, and that's even in this car that I've got now that's got a bigger engine than me, 1.1206, that got absolutely decimated by an articulated lorry, but that's another story. It used to cost me 40 quid to fill my tank up. I think we're looking more like 80 to 90 quid, and it's just like, no. I'll top my car up for what I need to take me missus to appointments and occasionally go out for mental health checks. Other than that, nope, can't do it. Just can't do it. And it's like with streaming as well. I disagree. I think Everyone in Kingdom was great. The movie is underrated. And the stupid studio decision to theatre. Yes, do not watch the one at the cinema. Director cut is on the money. I just think Orlando Bloom was a bit weak compared to the others. Everyone else, well, when I say a bit weak, it's like saying, you know, this masterpiece, if I wanted to pick an issue with it, if I really wanted to get critical and really point a fault at it, that'd be one of them. You know what I mean? It's just trying to point out an issue if you really wanted to look on that. By all means, the film is superb, and the music, and when both armies are marching at each other and you can see the heat coming up and the Christians are just out of the league because it's not their neck of the woods. I completely agree with yourself, but I'm just being a nitpicky person. It's over the 2 quid a litre down south. Oh, if you're talking about down south, you're probably paying about a tenner for a can of Coke. Don't go to services. I'm on about, this was at Morrison's. And yeah, back to my other story, is now with electric going through the roof, our electric bill. Yeah, I'm just being a critical asshole. That's it. And especially given that I want to try and review things as well as play games. It's, well, review games, I should say. It's, I'm trying to put me being a critical asshole to good use. The other story is our electric bill has gone from between 40 and 60 quid a month to 134 quid, which is fucking ridiculous. So what I used to do, I used to reinvest everything that I got donated back into the stream, and since I've been back, it's I've made 50 odd quid. Yeah, that's just gonna go on the Alecki bill. It's fucking stupid. So I'm subsidizing doing this with whatever comes through, where I'd usually, you know, buy another game, put it towards a bit more tech. All that's gone out the window, and that was even paying between 40 to 60 quid. Because we hardly use any gas. It's, yeah, and what I don't like what the energy companies are doing, right, and this really boils me blood. When you look at your bill, right, and you use whatever gas is measured in, or a kilowatt, now that prices have gone up, those prices are still relatively the same, yeah? What's going up and you can't change is your daily standing charge. So say like they charge you 30p is your daily standing charge. That, by the way, Jonathan, I wanted to ask, why can't you sub to this stream? I'll tell you why in a minute, Baz. It also comes down to me being a little bit... It's a split thing. So when they're putting the bill up, they're not putting the kilowatt up or whatever gas is measured in. They're putting the daily standing charge up. So you're fucked. It's the daily standing charge that's going up. Seriously. It's the daily standard charge. You're screwed. So even if you use less, and I think this is how I've read it, so even if you purposely stop using less gas and less electric, because the daily standard charge is going through the roof, you're still going to end up paying more. You're still boned. Yeah, so why can't we sub? Right, so what I've done, I used to be an affiliate to Twitch, and because I was an affiliate to Twitch, they've got the rights to your stream for the first 24 hours. I want to grow the stream, and I'm thinking if I expose myself to YouTube and all that stuff, it's better. Either way, you're fucked, yeah. You're completely screwed. Oh, and I'll talk about petrol. I've mentioned it before, but it deserves bitching about. But back to you, Baz. I want to expose myself to as many platforms as possible, and I'm waiting until if the stream generates more income, because what I want to do, I want to pay for Restream Premium. Did I cover everything? Can I just then turn why I'm gassing? Just let me check one thing. So let's go through. I just don't want any slums coming through, you see. That's the broken building down in Africa, which we're fine with. Yeah, I'm sorry we've gone through everything as far as I can tell. That's all done. That's all done, because we can get the turns ticking over, you see. And then I can answer your questions, and this deserves an involved conversation. Right. Yeah, I don't care about any of that stuff. I'm going down the rabbit hole again. Right, and turn. Now, do it. Hang on, civil war. Right, we're good. At war with the world? War with the world. Oh, shit. We got another one of these we can put in place. Just give me a second. I'll get back to you in 1 second, Baz. Which one's providing the most money in terms of cities? Because I want to keep it going, because, you know, I can go on a tangent about any, you know, certain subjects. 15%. 15%. 15%. 15 bloody percent. Macedonia's definitely going to have one. Yeah. Tarakinesis needs one. And then the last thing I want to check is agents. Yeah, we need to recruit a load of agents. Now, I think it's going to be agent spam down here. Do I have any agents down here? We've got a spy, so we need one more spy in this region. I've still not forgot. So spy there. And then I'm gonna start branching out down here with spies and everything else and agents. Right, let's have a look. You're gonna get chucked in an army. Oh, hang on, you know what? Can I recruit an agent up here? Because we're not getting sieged. And you know what? Just recruit any of them, as long as you don't have negative effects. And then the other agent being a dignitary. What's this one there? Oh, replenishment rate. Tidy. Right, we're done. Double, triple check. Look at that. We're near enough a turn. 180. Yeah, we're all good. Do it. And we've still got level ups to give out. Baz, still not forgot your question. Oh, hey to yourself, the Hey Fist. And I'm sorry if I've not seen that. That's one thing that I keep messing up, is ignoring YouTube chat. let me level these up. Right, Baz, still not forgot. I just want to keep everything moving. Everything trucking. Like level ups, man. There's too many things to scroll through down here and bloody level up and click. Right, and that one. Cheaper army boy and cheaper army again. Anything else that's left? We all done? Right, please. Oh, for... Right. Andrea Mon can kiss my backside. You alright, Patrick? Right. Why the reason there's not a subscribe button, I cancelled my Twitch affiliate status because they get the rights to your stream for the first 24 hours. Now, I want to go up to, eventually, if I get making money through this lot, to restream premium, because you can stream to 5 platforms at one time. So I want to stream to here, YouTube, the Steam store page, which gets an insane amount of bloody traffic. Oh, here we go. They did come down here. I'm taking this fight. And then there's 2 other platforms, which I think I'll do Facebook. And there's another platform that's like Twitch that it recommends. The other thing is, because I'm a small streamer, now, you know, if people subscribe to me, it's a 250 split. So out of $5, Twitch gets 250, I get 250. But I need to get enough subscriptions that adds up to $100 before I see any of that. So I was thinking, yeah, balls to you. And I'd prefer Patreon that way, because people can subscribe to me on Patreon from as little as $1, and I prefer it that way. But I want to focus. Yeah, you can. That's exactly right, Patrick. How much was it per month for Restream Premium? I think it was like 15 quid. $20. Here we go. You know what? Give me a minute. All right. Give me a minute. Restream Premium. Let's have a look. Basic $16 a month, billed at 190 yearly. We don't need that one. Jesus Christ. So basic, stream up to 5 channels. So that'd be YouTube, Twitch, the Steam page, which is more important, I think, and then Facebook, and then there's another platform that it recommends, and then add your own logo, custom branding, 10. I don't even know what all this crap is, but yeah, $16. And then we don't need that one. That's just ridiculous. Again, you can go up to 8 channels. I don't even know 8 platforms to bloody subscribe to, but this is free. I'm fine with this. So, and another reason I'm not taking the premium option yet, I'm focusing more on growth, and I want to grow the channel more than just cash in. And I became too obsessed with money and too much of a business, and I want to cut away from that, like I was back in, I can't even see my YouTube chat again. Back in the day. You all right, Jan? The only way I can do that, Jan, is if I become an affiliate again, and I don't want to. It's, you know, there is, never think that donations are a requirement in this channel. And, you know, there is a donation button below, and I do the Patreon thinking you can subscribe for as little as $1 and all that crap. That's fine. But what's more important to me now, right, is getting people in and getting the viewer count up, and just, you know, like Mac, I miss him so much. If you remember him from back in the day, people who've been here for a while. He linked me this article that Dan's Gaming wrote, and he always said to me that it takes a crowd to draw a crowd. It's like the whole thing, you need money to, yeah. It's you need money to make money. It follows that thing. So I'd rather have, because if someone sees that, like, oh, look at this stream, there's 50 people in here. Look at this stream, there's 100 in here. It draws more people in. Only affiliates and partners can have a, yeah, Heretics, right. So I'd rather have people in here, people viewing the stuff, liking it, and then algorithms and all that stuff, you know, can take over. And I'd rather form a following, a subscriber base, all that type of stuff, and then a viewer base will naturally generate money in the long run, and growth should be the priority over money. The money should be secondary, which comes after growing everything, if that makes sense. And I want to put a bigger emphasis on making me stream better quality. But way back then, I was also pissed off about my audio quality, which I think I've sorted. I put so much time into this because I was going to come back to streaming like a month earlier. What is the criteria for you to start with premium? The criteria is $16 a month. That's it. Money. That's it. But like I say, every penny, because of inflation, I want to get to making around 70 quid sterling a month from the stream. And until that point, right, every penny up to that 70 quid, whatever I make, goes to the Alecki bill because of inflation. I don't reinvest, and it's after that 70 quid. Everything from that point I'll go into growing the stream, like trying it. I'm not saying that I'd use it constantly. I want to experiment with it for maybe a month or two. And a bigger thing that's even more important than that, Jan, I appreciate it, and you've been one hell of a good supporter for a shit ton of years, and I appreciate that. I really do. But growth and the longevity of the stream, I want to create, you know, like I've got that, what's it called? Yeah, I've got two thoughts going on in my head. What's more important, I've got Joe's GoFundMe that I want to link when she does get a leg chopped off. That I want to get her a running leg. That's more important than anything else. Yeah, I want to get Joe a running leg. Because, you know, she's getting a leg chopped off. They only give you a walking leg, and she used to be a runner for Ireland, so I want to get her back into a hobby, so she's still got a sense of self and all that shit. So there's that. And then, yeah, that's what I was going to say. I've got, like, that Steam group, and I've got, like, what, 300 odd members? I've done nothing with that. I want to grow a community, like I was saying, and then there's a bloke who I really like that I've met. He's a Yankee Total War streamer. I hosted him last night. He's a top bloke. I want to build a streamer community, and Heretic, you're more than welcome to join this if you get back into it. I want to grow. Jan, thank you. Thank you for the fiver.
Tipped £5.
Again, donations are never necessary. Please never think that. It's appreciated, but numbers are better. What I want to do, I want to create like a streamer network. It's going to sound a bit weird, but I've met plenty of people do it. I want to host people to help them grow their audience, right? And then when I start getting bigger, I start hosting other people, but then I don't forget the other people that are in this network. And then, I know you're a good lad, though. Keep it up. You can do this. Cheers, Jan. That means so much to me. Thank you. Because there's no point. I will start this battle in a minute. If I was to host someone who's got, say, like 100 people in there, even 70 people, even bloody 50, you wouldn't really notice my hosting. But if I hosted someone who's of a similar size to me or below, it'll be noticed by them, and then it gets their content noticed. And then if they do the same for me and other people in this network that we generate, it'll get them a viewer base. Yeah? And then with us helping each other, say that my viewer base then goes up to 50, I host a couple of other people who are of a similar size. And then I have a rotating base, so then I get 50 viewers in return because of this, and, you know, hosting people and raiding them and all that crap. And then we've got them in the recommended page, and, you know, just an automatic thing that happens. And then I get even bigger, and then I put them to other people who are... I never want to forget, you know, smaller streamers. I know I'm a small streamer, but people with less viewers than me, give them exposure, but then expose myself with people who are even of a larger base who I can try and pull into the streamer group that I want to do. And say, like, I end up at a point where I get something ridiculous, like a point where I could actually call this, you know, a large stream, livable and all that. I am still gonna host other streams no matter what the size. And even, say like I got something ridiculous like 2,000 people in here watching, right? I'd still then go, right, I'm done for the night, let's host the channel. and it completely inflate their statistics for a night, right? But I'm never gonna forget about those who've helped me get here, and especially other streamers. And I don't care the size. I don't care if you've got one person in there watching, or you're like bloody Asmongold, who's got, you know, you can near enough get up to, I think I've seen him with something 500,000, if not more in there. I am still gonna try and help everyone grow and move forward and help everyone on the way. I know it's a long-winded plan and all the rest of it, but it's, you know, what I'm going to try and do. Now, we're not going to make the same mistake as last time. No, in fact, I could actually do this. I don't think they've got the brains to split the army and come off all funky angles. I think we're going to choke it there and here. And then I'm going to swing the cav round the back. Now, all this army needs to do is hold the line. Are you alright getting the shopping now? Do you need help? Joe? Are you going to be alright? Okay. If anything changes, give us a holler. Baby. Anyway. That's... I don't think they've got the brains to split this off. Shame we don't have an Ornage. So how many pikes do we have? This is the only thing that might really let us down, because I can lock down indefinitely with pikes. What range do you have? Slingers. 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 That's going to hurt a little bit. So they're only slingers, so that's nothing to worry about. The thing that's concerning me most... If I need 3 pikes to lock that down indefinite, and we've only got 3 pikes, right? We've got 4 pikes. Oh no, we've got 3 pikes. I keep on getting this hoplite confused with these. So that's 3 pikes, and then I'm going to shove it basically everything else here. And then if all that holds, I know this is all still cannon fodder. If I can hold that down, right? And I can swing my cavalry around the back to come and basically chew their faces off. And just hold. I don't care the casualties. I don't care if we only just win by the skin of our teeth. I've got the army in the north just to come down and kick the crap out of them and finish them off. This is all just about holding. If I can do that, the Icenia toast. It's all a land battle on the British Isles at that point. But yeah, Heretic, I don't know if you're still in here. I remember what I said. It's like some sort of streaming network that I want to do, and it's more than just recommending people underneath your stream. It's hosting them. It's actively helping them grow. It's, what's it called? I want my own Twitch team. That's what I want. It's you know, like I'm part of the anime network, and you can change it. It's this thing that I want my own version of. What is it? Yeah. Oh, Joe, it was a boiler this morning. Let me show you. So it's... Just let me click this off. Is it? It's, you see this team that I'm a part of, right? I'm a part of this one, and there's like 4 others that I'm a part of. I want my own. Where people who've been around for years and all that can take a leading part in it. And I don't know how you do it. I don't know how established you need to be or anything else. That's what I want. I don't know what the hell I'd call it. I think I'd call it like the Legion or something else like that. Or I don't know, because I do want to move away from just being attached to strategy games and like that. But still.
Sparta!
And like, you're seeing how many viewers I've got in here, right? I'd be panicking. Because back in the day, I did get more viewers than that, I like, mate. But I'd be panicking, why isn't it more? Why is it dropped? I mean, viewership was dropping. You need to be a part in it. Yeah, and for that you need at least, what, 75 viewers and stuff like that? Yep. And even if I got invited to another team that's, say, like, it's bigger than all the rest of it, and I do go, I'd still actively support the group, you know? But yeah, I was panicking over the numbers and all that, where now I've been monitoring carefully since I've been back. When do people view me the most? It's between 7:30 and 3 o'clock in the morning my time. And The good thing about Stream Elements, they email you like half an hour, between 10 minutes and half an hour after every stream that you do. And it informs you of your analytics. And like last night, when I ended the stream and I hosted that American bloke that I like, it's, I think 20 viewers went over to him, and I was like, oh man, that's not right. But then my average viewership, and it said you peaked at 34 viewers. So I've managed to isolate, you know, my prime time viewership. And the idea is once this challenge is done, I'm going to use 9 until my son comes home to do my whole review and stuff, the YouTube side of things. And then this a bit evening. Can I think that's going to be the quickest way. I split the cab in 2 and just go 1, 2. So we've just do 3 and 3. Have these got any special abilities just yet? What the hell's this? Oh, okay, what I'll do then, they'll have their own group and these will have their own group, and you can go on skirmish as well. I think them that. Right, 1, 2. What? Sorry. Oh, the glitch is not happening. Are you alright out there with that shopping? Do you need help? Are you sure? Sure? Okay. You know, it's as much as I want to help her, sometimes, you know, you can help too much. I still want to give a sense of, not independence, because she's independent, but she can still do things for herself, you know, even with the leg going on. And I'm like, I want to help you, I don't want to help you, but I can't take it all away at the same time. Sometimes you need to still. I can help you now. Good. Okay, now she's asked, it's different. Right, I'll be back in 2 seconds. I'm just going to help her with this. Yeah. It's just, you know, there's nothing worse where you can't do anything for yourself, and sometimes you need to just overcome that. Just to give a fuck you to the world that what's going on with you is not preventing you from doing stuff. So yeah, back in 1 minute. Shut my darling. Gonna take me missus out at half 1. Just to pull the cobwebs again. We're having a gas in the kitchen. In case you didn't know what that meant, people who are not from these good old British Isles gas, we're having a talk. Yeah, I gotta think that all this bloody slang I use, only the fellow Brits in here will click on. And there's another one, click on. Know what I'm talking about.
Your orders.
So they're fine, that's fine. Are you, yeah, you're,
Ready and waiting.
and that's though, your cannon fodder. My cannon fodder has got cannon fodder, so I don't even know what to call them. That's typically cannon fodder that are used to soak up and scare troops off and all the rest of it. My cannon fodder's got cannon fodder. So I don't even know, oh, I know the word for that. Mercenaries. I was going to say, what's lower than cannon fodder? Mercenaries. You're in my army. Are you up north? Yes, I'm a northerner. I am. I'm in a little I'm in a wee little unknown town in between Liverpool and, oh mate, Manchester. I can't do the Manc accent. But yeah, I'm in a little unknown town in between the two. And then people go, oh, you're a Scouser, mate. No, I'm not. And then I've had people call me Welsh, Scottish, Irish. Australian's been the funniest one so far. Are you Australian? No. But yeah, I'm not offended by any of it. I'm not bothered, but either way, it beats sounding like a Brummie. I feel sorry for Brummies. So where are you from then, heretic? You down safe?
Battle ready and eager. Riders, advance.
I want to move up to the Lake District, man.
These Greek writers have nothing
That's
at
the
all
dream.
to say about them.
Right.
From this, I
Farm.
conclude that they are completely
Convert some of the farm buildings. And I know I'm going on about this and it's going to cost stupid money. I don't even know if I can ever do it because of the sheer amount of fucking cash it'll cost. But a farm, convert the farm buildings into holiday cottages. I'm not going to... Hopefully the farm obviously comes with land. Convert one of the fields into somewhere where campers can go and all that. Hertfordshire. Wiltshire. Oh yeah, cool. Right.
missiles awaiting targets.
Save the ammo.
Yes, Commander.
Oh yeah.
Fire on the enemy.
Go on, charge that.
Periokoi hopper.
Why in the world would you charge that
Sparta.
when these are really weak?
Palatine cavalry. By your command.
I'm trying to blow the chariots up.
Warriors.
Send in the first lot of suicide mercenaries. Just how do I link my PayPal to donate to you? Is that at the end of the donation itself? No, but if it's confusing you or causing you any grief, it doesn't matter, mate. Thank you for trying nonetheless. There is a donation thing underneath if you feel that it's mandatory underneath the stream that you can go through. Do not link me anything. I don't want to know your PayPal address or anything like that. That's for you to keep private. It's like how Jan donated a $5 and it popped up. If anything's causing you a problem, again, don't worry about it. Just the fact that you're in here
Units has used all its ammunition.
and watching is good enough for me. Where are the hot doggies going?
Slingers. Yours to command. Warriors eager.
But please do not think it's mandatory.
Palatine cavalry. At your service. Palatine cavalry. Ready, men. Ready for orders. Warriors eager for blood. Horsemen.
Oh, baby. Just don't stand there with a finger up your backside. Yeah, because I don't want to say, oh, give me your PayPal address. I can do it for you. That sounds well dodgy, so that's not happening. Or anything like that. It's, if you're having difficulty with it, take your time. Read into it to yourself, yourself. Make sure you're comfortable with it, I ain't pushing it. And again, like I say, just your presence here is more important to me.
Cavalry.
Because I want to grow the thing. Where are these? Whoa! Camera went spazzy. Where are these go? Are you coming out to play? Are you coming to play? No, there you're going off to run off. Right then, let's get these group, and you know what we're gonna do? These should be the more deadly ones, and I want to click in there, and then you know what we're gonna do? Whack, and then bang. I think we've got him. Oh, that was nice. But please don't feel obligated to do this, Baz.
Citizen cavalry. Advance at speed.
The battle is turning in our favor.
You be quiet now.
Yours to command. Quickly now. 17 cavalry.
We've got him. Now what I can do is back this up, right? Go back to normal. We have got him. We've got him. We've got him. Oh, you know what? I can't be asked chasing him down. I'll just get the army from the north to come down and clean him up. We survived. So, between now and 1:30, I'll be feeding my face on the stream that I don't like doing. I used to be weirded out by that. And then taking me misses out because just get her to stretch a gammy leg for a bit. It's the mental health thing. And then we can watch it blow up. Well, I can watch it blow up in size anyway. Seriously, right? So where to think of it now? Yeah, here we go. Let me show you. So we miss his legs now, right? The one that she needs to get chopped off. What is it? Come a picture in. I thought I had. Here we go. Here we go. It's Joe's. It's Joe's thing. So Joe's leg, right? So that there. This is like. That's a fat person's leg, right? That's the standard size that it always is. And then when we've been out for this little walk later, it'll blow up like 3 times as big, and it goes to, oh my god, you're a fat ass with water retention size. It just like completely blows up. It's insane. It's like, yeah, it's crazy. You can even see how fat it is there on the x-ray. There's just no definition. It's just leg, foot, fatness. Anyway. What do you want? Cancel. Because all I'm doing, I'm driving 5 minutes down the road, and there's, you know, just a couple of shops near where we live. She's popping into a charity shop to see if she can get some crafting bits. That's it, right? And just, she's walking from the car into the charity shop, which is 20 steps. And a leg will just go boom. And I can't see YouTube chat. And I've not ignored anyone else, which is great. Now, another thing that I'm going to have to find out is if is there any other way to finance this support instead of a donation paid on Twitch doing my editing? But it's not mandatory. There's underneath the stream, I've got the donation link and I've got the Patreon thing, right? If neither one of them's not good for you, it's fine. Don't worry about it. The more important thing that you can do is next time I stream is just being here. You know, just, that's all I ask. Don't worry about it. Okay? There's a Patreon link. There's the donation thing. If neither one of them's working for you, seriously, fine. Seriously. Anywho, what we got? What else this do? Minus 20% public order penalties due. No, we ain't doing that. I've always done subjugation. We don't integrate. We're Spartans. You're either one of us or you're gonna die. Thank you. I thought his name was atrocious. His name's atrocious now. Dawn of War, Warhammer 40,000, Dawn of War. Which one? I did like 1 and 2. I've not played the third one, but I heard it's a load of crap. Natural causes. Oh, the good thing is the faction down here that sounds like gonorrhea is not a thing. And Galatia got blew up on like turn 20 something as well. Right ho, what's this? An Admiral.
At your command.
I'm coming to pinch this because it's got sod all in it. And you look now, I've destroyed that back down to a rank. This is something that I found out. Is if you take over a new town or city and its garrison, because it's yours, start on 2 or 3 units. If that town is rank 2 or above, if you're okay with destroying it and losing the benefits of just, you know, say like sometimes you can get onagers on. I like the snow. The snow effect in this is pretty good. Hello. Who's out the door? It's mail. Anyway, I was getting distracted by the snow and the mailman.
No.
Inscription man. Anyway, back to my point. So if you've got a rank 2 town or above, and you're okay with destroying it down to rank 1, by going down to rank 1, the next turn after that, instead of waiting like bloody 6 turns, even to 10 turns for the whole garrison to replenish, it goes straight back to full health. Because you think, before we ended that turn, we just took Callum Dunham, right? And it was like a rank 3 or something. By us destroying it down to rank 1, we got a full garrison. You know where I'm going? I'm going to go fortify my face right there. And now, look at this now. They only had 1 of these bloody stacks on the last turn. Now they've got 2. The AI just freaks the fuck out. And when it's at just war with just you, the bonuses that it gets ridiculous. So that is worrying and serious invasion potential. So you, my good sir, are going to go fortifying their faces about there, I'd say. No, we can go further. We can go further. Further. A bit more. Back up a little bit. Further. Don't get greedy. It's fucked you up too many times in the past. Did I? So yes, that's a little bit of a quick bonus on flipping that you can do. I know this is minus 19, but we're going up here. They may decide to swing something around the top, but I'll take that off and retreat, and then it'll drag this down. We might be a bit dancing around here a little bit. A third army would have definitely helped, but what are you going to do? Oh, hang on. We've got one that we can bring across eventually. Now, can you recruit mercs? We've got the money. Yeah, only 1 more. I'm wondering if we could recruit that to a 12 stack and charge that down with the mercenaries and then just disband it. And then this army will be free to go. Whip. Yep, that's a word. Whip's a word. Let me find you. That one. That one. No, it's not this one. I'm pressing all sorts of stupid bloody buttons. Give me that. Right. Murder him. The thing that I'm worried about that might not work here is there's just no front line. Oh, I'm auto-resolving this. We're fine. I'm auto-resolving. 71%. Hell yeah. And then we'll chase him down, polish him off, disband this. And we're golden. Right. Give me a grand. Please, 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 please tell me I can reach it. Baz, do not apologise. Don't worry about it. The fact that you even considered it is good enough. Okay? Do not worry about it. It's absolutely fine, alright? Don't worry about it. And like I say, no need to apologise. Right, let's get rid of this. Again, growth is more important than... as much as money's great and all that stuff, growth is more important, okay? So... And the stream's still growing and all the rest of it. Please don't worry about it. And now... we dismiss. Yeah, boy, it's all gone. And the only thing is, that's one hell of a navy size, and I want to. Oh, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna get rid of that. Thank you. Sink the bitch. Where's that 92 gone? More. Before that, I want to know if I can take that now. That green in the corner there is doing my nutting. So's that. I don't think we can reach. It's going to be the next turn, isn't it? Yup. There's no one else in the region? Nope. Right. So it looks like it's his job.
Besieging the settlement.
Right. And your job is to kill. I'm getting distracted, going all over the shop. I'm spotting things saying, oh, do that. Do this. And then I'm forgetting that we were close to conquering more land over it. Oh, can we kill that off? Oh, I want to get rid of that. That's costing me 432 per bloody turn. Hell no. Give me my money. Can you get home? No, you can't. Can you force sail home? No, you can't. Standard sail. Look at the price of that. 432. Get me over 9 grand again. Thank you very bloody much. Right. I want new territory now, please. Okay, thanks. Bye, go. I can auto-resolve because you've got Sodom. Thanks. Ooh, where are we going to put this new army? I can probably declare war on these now. No? Okay, that's a surprise. I think if we do take Wales... I was waiting for that. Hey, I tried this as the Iceni heretic. I tried this as the Iceni. And I think more than once. I tried it. I tried to do the whole British thing. Hey, thinking of which, I might be doing this challenge in Empire as the British. Here we are, start. You know, what. So, I'll be making up for it there. But yeah, I did try it. And then I just had to use what worked. So, and the first thing I'll be aiming to do is, if we do it as the British, is I'll be letting go of everything that we control in India, the Americas, and the first thing I think that we need to do is kill the French. So, if that doesn't make up for it and doesn't sound British to you, I don't know what will. That's my tactic up to now. Lose the Empire, but killing the French still wins. Alright, so what do we want here? We want to destroy... Yeah, now this is going to be the prime example. Look how there's no garrison here, yeah? What I'm going to do... See? Yeah, focus on the French. We want one of them. And I said we're going to just try and just make it a... I miss him, you know, Total Biscuit. He was good. And the good that he did for the gaming industry as well. That one. And what's the last one? We've already got one of them. You're going to get your Pretty Fountain Temple. Everyone was saying, you know, you want to watch something like Master and Commander to get you in the mood for Empire. I want to watch Mel Gibson shoot a Scouser. I wouldn't say I was a big fan of his, but the good that he did for the gaming industry and all the rest of it, I thought was good. He did. But what he did, you know, it's good to try and look beyond that. He's bloody obnoxious because he's a fellow bloody Brit, that's what that is. But yes. Mel Gibson shoots a Scouser. And, you know, it was... What's the film? The Patriot. Because that fella who butchers his family in it, Mel Gibson's family in it, that general in it, if you look into his history, he's actually a Scouser. So, Yes. And it's funny though, everyone's saying, oh, play Empire. And whenever you do that introductory campaign where you, you know, it's the American, well, it's the 13 colonies fight for independence. It's before it was all the US and all the rest of that stuff. Doesn't feel right, you know. Doesn't feel right. And I feel, oh, there's the redcoats coming up. You know what, boys? Put your guns down. But saying that, the king at the time was a bloody lunatic, and it looks like when bloody good old Lizzie goes, we'll be getting another bloody lunatic on the throne. I'm not a fan of Charlie and the royal family.
Nothing on me.
Stick him.
How can I serve you?
Let's keep on pushing south. Because what annoys me, right? And I understand why Liverpool fans were booing bloody Prince William and all the rest of that stuff is who pays, right? I want a movie where the British Empire discovers alien technology. Okay. Alright, that reminds me of Cowboys versus Aliens, but from our neck of the woods. What annoys me about the royal family, right? Who pays their bills? Do you want to decorate a palace? Inflation's coming. Who pays their bills? Taxpayer, right? They don't have to worry or anything else. And if they're short on cash and they go, you know what, I'm not paying that. We'll just go more at government and they can give us more money. You do the same thing, right? You know what happens to you? You go to jail. And it's that type of thing where it's... And again, it's the same with politicians. It's one rule for them, especially bloody Boris and all these bloody parties and all that, and one rule for the rest of us that just boils me blood big time. Should be the same for all of us. And if I've got to pay me way and everyone else does, they should do. And if they can't live within the means, they need to give up some of the stuff that they have got. Right, so it's 2 of them, 4 of these actually,
Ready to serve?
and then a lot of these. And then we come back here, get me 5th archer, which will be lacking here because we don't have the recruitment facilities. And what do we want? That's going to be the 5th one. I want my 4 cav. Because you got to question Charlie as well, right? So, another reason you've got to completely question him. He's married to Diana. And he drops her for that leathery old handbag. Eh? He's not thinking right in the head. I know they're all related.
Nothing on me.
But still. Oh, here we go. Can you execute him again? 16% chance. It worked before, and we wounded him at least.
Guide my hand.
Good job,
How can I
Doritos.
serve you?
At your service.
I've give up pronouncing names in this, so just as long as I can get close to them. You know,
I seek
starts with a D.
rest.
I don't know. Yep. So it starts with a D. Where is it? No. What was he called? Whoever we injured. So his name's Doritos. Was my no. Here we go. The hero's called Doritos. Yeah. Back to the R list. General Doritos. Hero Doritos. Isn't it? This bloke's name, I think. Hey, Luffy. That tells you something about the quality of the character of the 2 ladies, I'd say. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. It's... Yeah, but remember, like, one of the old school Prince of Wales, the Black Prince, you know, it's... At least they did something. I know he was like, wasn't he like the Hammer of the Scots, or was that someone else, or he basically did the Welshing or something. And as much as, you know, that's all bad and nasty, at least they did something. What's the royal family do now? Okay. Lizzie's got the Commonwealth, and she's on a couple of banknotes for a couple of countries. Good job. What it is now, it's like the kids who were born and the family members, like, congratulations, you've born into a life where you don't have to worry about a single thing for the rest of your fucking life. Congratulations. And you can tour around going, oh yes, want here to promote the British interest and all that. Fuck off. Yeah. Crack on. Do something useful.
My sword is yours.
And the fact that that bloody leathery handbag's going to be known as Queen... Was it Queen No, it's going to be Queen Escort. It's Queen... Somewhere of another. But she still gets the Queen in the title. Pretty much the ones who are insufferable to live with just are like us. Agreed. I think the royal family should have their wings clipped substantially. And they should be forced to live within their own means. Queen Consort, that's it. I think Queen Escort's more appropriate. I prefer my title. Well, if I could give my title, he wouldn't say it in public. I wouldn't have Queen there. Begin with an S. Easy, as well, is another good word. Well, if you've got a face like that, all you could ever be is easy, because otherwise you... No, I'm stopping. I'm stopping there. I'm getting carried away. Right, let's make this army cheaper. Now, this bloke's going to go exploring. Whee! What's down here?
My skill.
One thing I'm going to have to watch is some of the shite I've said in some of these streams. If I ever get an audience and it picks up, that it doesn't come back to haunt me or bite me in the ass, which I think some of it will. And, because it's, you know, getting cancelled and all that stuff. Let's say.
My skills are yours.
When I get in one and I go on a tangent, I tend to start when it's too late. So I need to make sure that I don't piss off the Twitch gods. Right, yeah, you're doing your stuff there. That's getting conquered next turn.
You can call me.
Right, what does Typhoid want? Right, Typhoid can go south. It's the start of the invasion movement. Well, we're basically moving everything down here. Aren't they the biggest landowners in the Commonwealth? I'd say they get along just fine. I'm pretty sure the royal family sustains themselves through things like tourism and historic buildings. I think the majority of historical buildings are actually owned by the National Trust, and that's something completely different. Someone doesn't like the royal family. Yeah, so I'm not saying that, you know, you get rid of them, but they should live within their own means. And it's like her husband who just kicked it, Duke of Edinburgh, whatever you want to call it, a third cousin, or whatever he was the biggest landowner over here. And yeah, are they the biggest landowners? Exactly, they shouldn't be the biggest landowner. And they're the biggest landowner. Oh, yeah. Let's not get me ranting, eh? How back can you move? I also don't drink tea. And I can't, and I think the BBC should be binned. I think paying for a TV license is one of the most stupid things in the world, and that doesn't mean it should be replaced by something called, you know, another bloody tax, where the Conservatives just go, you know what? You don't have to pay for your TV license anymore. You got to pay that money to us instead. No, you can both piss off, and it's an old concept. And if you really want to get technical, what I'll do, right, when my tellies pack up, I'm not going to buy a replacement telly. Yes. What I'm going to do, you can buy monitors now that are, you know, you can buy big whopping monitors that are 32 inches plus. I know they cost a shed load of money. You stick that on the side, right? It's a monitor, if you want to get technical. It's not a telly. So, sling your hook with your tax. In other words, for non-British people, sling your hook means go away. I do not agree. Piss off. Right, what are we doing down here? We can go back down to this. Yeah, they're big enough. And, what was it? Is that a 30 stack now? A 20 stack, sorry, yes it is. We're going to have to check Civil War as well and all that stuff. We're getting into a position where we can push this down south. Now, what I don't want to end up happening is where it all turns into bloody chase me. Now, we're going to be sending the reinforcement army up there to make sure we polish the Brits and the Irish off. Am I allowed to recruit yet another army of the all on the field? Yes, I'm allowed another army. Oh, boo, that's dropped. I think. Did it? Or is it still growing? I'm not British and I have no idea about... Right. Think of a TV channel that hates its own, bias, left wing, and I don't mean centre of left or centre of right, political nut jobs who hate anyone who doesn't agree with the ideology. Propaganda TV. I hate it. And it's another thing that gets me, even with all that's going on, right? I don't watch the Beeb at all. I don't watch it. Imagine if you had to pay for Netflix, and if you didn't, you go to jail. That's the logic behind it. But then they go, it goes to pay for great TV shows. Well, you could say the same about Netflix. You could say the same about any other streaming service. How about you, I was going to say sling your hook again. Sod off and let me decide what I'm going to pay for and don't choose to do it. And you could apply the similar thing to gaming. It'd be like Xbox Game Pass. Right, yeah, I'm done with it now. I've got to pay full price. I'm not interested now. It's gone out of the... paying £1 a month for it. And they go, no, sorry, it's enshrined in law. You got to pay us or you go to jail for paying for something that you don't use. No. No. And because I don't watch the Beeb, we don't have a TV aerial in the house. I made an absolute point of this. There's no TV aerial in the house. The socket for them is actually there for it. The main telly for the other house is over there. The only things that plugs into it is an internet cable. We don't pay for the TV license because we don't watch live telly either. No Beeb, no live telly, and all the other things. We don't even have the BBC iPlayer thing installed on it. So, no TV license money for you. Because the money that you've got to pay, it's not a TV tax. It's what you watch on telly tax. So you can get around it. And then don't get me started on the whole Brexit and Northern Ireland protocol and all the rest of that. Because all that needs is 2 fingers up in the air. Obviously that doesn't say which direction to take, but there again, it's like an opinion. Like an opinion's going to say like an arsehole, everyone's got one. You know, the opinion thing. Exactly, mister. Exactly. It's the same in Ireland. Now, with me missus being Irish, they've got something called RT1. RTE, I should say. RTE1. Yeah. Yeah, and then I think and then you've got RTE2, and I think she said that there's a third one, which is the same thing as going BBC 1, BBC 2, BBC 3. Now they've got to pay for them, but there's one thing that the Irish did, and I adore them for this, right? A few years ago in Ireland, they tried to introduce water rates, so you've got to pay for your water. And Ireland just went, the whole collective body of them. Yeah, Ireland has the same. But what I like with them, they tried to introduce, you know, we've got water rates, we've got to pay for whatever water you've got to use. Well, they tried introducing the same thing in Ireland, and the whole country went, you know what, nah, I'm not paying that. So, yeah, a couple of them went in the nick. Okay, so there's always a couple of scapegoats who got stung initially, but the country just went, nah, fuck this. And then they dropped it. So, that's something I think people everywhere have lost. If the majority are just say, you know what, bullshit, like the Irish did with that over a lot of things would change, but they don't. And that's why you get these minority elites being total dickbags, especially over there. They're all eating boys. You know, doing what they want. And the fact that Tony bloody Blair got a knighthood, man. He should be in jail. And he's thinking about coming back into politics. Doing his own party. He just piss off and die already, you bloody old fossil. And I think the House of Lords should be disbanded. So here's a club for all these old farts who are no longer doing a job, but they still get paid for the peerage and the privilege and all that type of shit. No. That was my problem with the EU, that the officials there are not bloody elected. I want to get rid of that thanks very much. Right, where are we going with you? You're still staying there. We're still happy. Oh, we've still got 42 weapons. You can raid me as much as you like with your complete shite army until that's of a size that I like to come down here and challenge it. Coming down the list. But you got to think though, the next general election in this country, you know it's going to be Labour. And if one of the politicians can't even put two of the same pair, you know, you got a pair of shoes, you can't put identical shoes on her own bloody feet. Diane, whatever her face is, we're doomed. And they'll try and throw us back in the EU, which, you know, you've got to go with the will of the people. We voted to leave. Crack on. Doesn't matter if it's right or wrong. Right. What are we doing here? Can I come and invade you? Can I basically jump in the drink and... No. Right, so... I did not mean to press that. But that works. Why are you on force march? That's right, you can get that bloody left. Hello, mister. Give me navy.
Ready for docking.
The invasion's here, boys. Right, you're happy. And we need to start moving down here. Oh, these are Greeks. Get in. Right, what's the stack? It's an 18 stack, so I want to move halfway. So what's left to win? Honestly, we've got it in the bag. But because this is going to be... It's going to be a long time till I ever entertain playing this game again, I can tell you that bloody much. We are doing a map clear to celebrate doing this. I'm going to cry my heart out once we've conquered the needed territories. So what we need is all of Helios, Syria and Persia. But I'm doing a map clear. So I've still got a number of my forces tied up here in Britain. We have a comparable system in Germany. Oh man, I feel so sorry for you getting stuck with Angela Merkel, man. And you can say what you want, but it's definitely better TV, all the private channels combined. I understand the value purpose of such a system. The quality and write some home stuff on the other channels. Haven't gone war. Oh, that word, man. Bloody war. Seriously, though. Right. My problem with the EU. I wasn't one of these. I liked, you know... It didn't bother... I wouldn't say like, but it didn't bother me people coming here from all over the European Union. It didn't bother me. Didn't bother me, none of that stuff. Even if we joined the Schengen area, fine. The Euro, okay. That's a give or take, especially how the pound's taking a tumbling now. Whatever. What annoys me is the top dogs in the European Union are not elected. Like, if we get pissed off with Boris Johnson, we can kick him out. Even though we're doing a bad job of it. You know, but we elected that tosser. You know, it's our fault, it's our problem. And the top dogs of the EU, who did I elect? Alright, I could elect me MEP. But all them, it's another elite club with all of them making the decisions for every bugger else. No, sorry. I don't subscribe to that. And I know we're part of one of the biggest trading blocks and we couldn't make our own external trade agreements, which is a little bit, nah. I didn't buy the whole extra fund thing for the NHS because look at the bloody state of it now, so don't even get me started on that. It's just... I'm very much of you should be able to elect you know, what was that South Park episode? The douche or the turd, right? And if you can't directly elect them or get rid of them, something's wrong. And if they could change that, you know, like where they do, like in the US, where they vote for who the local governor is, so say like that would be Boris Johnson, and then they vote on a federal level where you get your president as well. If we could have done something compatible with the EU like that, I would have been fine. I'd have been fine with it. Don't touch it. Don't mess it around, because then we were messing around with all Scotland getting our bloody twitchy butt cheeks about wanting to leave and all that, and they're still doing it even though they've had a bloody vote and they want to go again. And the whole Northern Ireland thing, that can just stay as it bloody is and all the rest of that stuff. And, but yeah, that's my big gripe there. And then you get the part where Spain will start complaining and we'll say, yeah, shut up. Because all we've got to do is start looking at Barcelona and that region. Yeah, be quiet. Because, you know, they want to break away. And, yeah, it's just things like that. But yes. What is it? What's that word? It's not proportional. It's something about having representation that you vote for and standing for, even if they're a load of dickheads. I don't know what I'm going on about, but again, politics is buggered here. The town that I'm in is Labour heartland, right? So it doesn't matter who I vote for, and this is why I wanted past the post system. Proportional representation, no, that's the one that I wanted, which failed. So that's like, say the Conservatives get 50% of the vote, they get 50% of the seats. Labour gets 30%, they get 30%. And the SNP, even, just don't get me started on them, they get so much. And then it's, say like UKIP, for whatever they were worth, get 2%, they get 2% of the seats. You vote for the BNP, them racist sods, they get 1% of the seats. You give them 1% of the seats. You know what I mean? Things like that. It'd always be a hung parliament that way, and you'd more likely have a lot more Labour power and influence, but I don't care. And the next general election here, it'll be Labour, and people, again, like the Americans, with a two-party nation, and I hate it.
What do you wish of me?
Right, I'm going to stop ranting. Right, so what are you doing? You're waiting for them. Once that's conquered, all that's moving to... Can you go? No, you can't crack them on the head yet. What are you doing? The Hydra's head. Waiting. You know, some of these names that I've seen coming down here, it'd be a cracking name for a pub. If you could still do it. Or, you know, where they're changing pubs into bar-stroke restaurants. That annoys me, Heretic, you know. Even the Raving Lunatic Party, right? And you know they're a thing. Even if they got, right, in a proportional representation, got 90% of the bloody vote, and they came in and they said, right, it's illegal if everyone doesn't wear the hat from Alice in Wonderland, the Mad Hatter hat, or whatever the hell you want to call it. I'm okay with that. But because it goes on, well, this little town voted for Labour, so then they get a seat. And this little town that always votes for Conservative, you know, no. Because it's... What about the other people in that town who voted for an independent unless they win? Or their votes are not getting recognised, and then you get a lot of people who just turn around and go, you know what, fuck it. I'm going to live at Labour heartland, I ain't voting. And the only way you can ever get true numbers out is on referendums. I hate it. And only those who are not allowed to go out should be able to vote by the post. True oldies, everyone else, get your ass online. Or go down and queue up like everyone else. Yeah. These places like the Hydra's Head, even though I call it Hydra's Head, you know, I thought that said Chlamydia Terror. I bet you there is a terror if you get the clap. What's another good one down here? Poseidon's Chosen. Some belters of names. Right, where are you? You've gone back home. Poseidon's Chosen. We're waiting for these to make a resurgence. I will read your comments in a minute, Loffy. I want to try and get moving. I don't trust that, you see. I'm quite paranoid. Can I get you in the drink? This... No, I can't. Now, that's a forced sale. To the... So, if I was to turn around and go, dink. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Get yourself in the drink. Oh, he's doing it. And then the next turn. So, I've got a feeling he's going to smell this army in the drink and go, whoop. Oh, hang on, shit. I forgot. You might have a navy. Nah, it don't matter. So, that place is toast.
Yes. Ready for battle.
So it's this fella. Now, if I was to move him halfway out, because I want to make sure that these can't walk down it. Now, if that's a forced march to there, right? That means that I can go there and still recruit without the worry of them finishing us off. And because we're slowly going into horse territory, this is what my army looks like. When I'm going, can I recruit onagers? Yes, I can. That's it. This is what my army composition looks like when fighting horse factions. Even though these are not horse factions, they're still Greeks. It still works a little bit. It's a little bit more technical. How much of the map do you have left to conquer? I'll show you now, heretic, and then I'll get back onto stating what I was going on about here, and then I'll still read your comments to Loffy. I've got to polish off Britain. Now, it's going to be a bit of yo-yo into it. Do it now. We're bringing this army over, and I think I've got one hell of a fight there, and then they're toast. It's a matter of what the... actually, what you play, not commentate. No, but I don't want to... You've said something, and I want to make sure that I've acknowledged what you've said. I don't want to be an ignorant get, and I don't want to treat people in here like I do the YouTube comments, which is ignore them. And you get frustrated with me. And I use potential further subscribers and all that because I just completely miss it. Because on the other window, right, so I've got that in the corner. And then the YouTube comments are just there like that. And all I do is look here. What I need is... Hang on, that's not filling the page. And I'm sure there's somewhere where I read it. You can get an overlay where it goes on your main screen. And then you can put all the chats together there. So yeah, we've got to conquer the rest of Britain. And then we just can't get attacked from the north or the west or this bit of the south. That's getting destroyed literally next turn. So then everything that we've got here now that's left is going south. I'm going to keep 2 navies here, I think, just to mop up whatever's left. Because we've still got these 2 assholes lurking. And all they're going to do is raid and piss me off. So we want to go navy hunting once we get that to a 20 stack. Kill that. And then... all it is get all these armies down. I'm having 4 armies up here, 4 armies there, and then I'm putting the other 8. What I'm going to do, I'm going to bring them all down to Sparta. Then we're going to invade Helios into Rhodes, into here, and then the 8 armies are just going to pan out across here. So we've got all this, all that, and all that. I won't finish it today. So that's all that's left. Right, carrying on through the list. Where's he on the list? Oh, so we've got politics and then buildings. And we're going to be playing bloody chase me for about 50 million bloody turns. And it drives me up the sodding wall. And that's all death, isn't it? So he's going to just be stuck there. And he's just going to sit there yo-yoing in between the 2 bloody places until I just go sod it. And then he'll just recruit a load of mercenaries and then come at me. And probably take one of these towns, which is annoying as you know what.
Ready for orders.
And that's all death in there. Look, death, death, death.
I want hourly patrols.
And it's driving me batty. Crazy. Right, let's carry on through the list.
Ready for battle.
What are you doing? Give me a cheaper army. You can't, right. Get more authority to make it cheaper that way. You're taking that next turn. You're going to go fortify your nerve faces on the next turn. That should be 1 turn. Yep. That's great. You may even decide to come say hi to me on the next turn, which would be great. You, sir, are waiting for me to start moving these armies down, which is fine. And then once I've done this, it's politics. where do I want to recruit this additional army? Which I think I'll do it in Rome. What was that one? Ah, damn it. We could have made them cheaper with that one. Ah, well. Right. You, Tur. Can I start pushing you down south and rapidly? Bloody hell, the movement range on this fella. Alright, yes, we do need buildings here, but that's not the order of operations right now. The order of operations is to come down here. There we go. And keep our fingers bloody crossed. There's nothing lurking down here. There's not. There's not. Go away, clouds. I can see all this. What are you doing? And you. Start starving him. You. This one. And oh, here we go. Alright, we've done all the boats, I think. Or everything that I can be bothered doing with the boats. What are you doing? You're the one at belts. Yeah, you're keeping your eye on them. Athenia's faithful. That's what you want to call something like a bloody seaside restaurant or something. Same with the Hydra's heads. What are you doing? Yeah, we're going to be sending 2 20-stack armies across here. So stupid, man.
Commander.
Where are you going? Who's this asshole?
We hunger for battle.
Is it a navy? Because if it is, you're still going to move south. Yep. Like I say, mass migration time all the way down here now to start. Zavor. What is it? Get your ass down here. Oh. You force marching? You force marching. Whoops. Okay, they got some frostbite.
At your command.
Okay, your turn to move as well. The mass migration has begun. And we're going down to Sparta. We can't even go that bloody far. That's 5 turns to get to there. Well, 4 more. Right, all that's done. Civil War. We're fine. What do we control? Everything. Right, marriages. What about you, Abestos? Get Abestos, man. No, we can only promote him for now. Is everyone else? Everyone else good? Faction research? Having children? There's no point having children if you're not married, like. Exactly reproduce with yourself. It's ancient times, it's not modern day. Not like a bloody man carrying a baby and all that rubbish. Right, Abestos, we're waiting. Might be a little bit of a while, you know, depending on the whole lung cancer thing. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, can't be bothered with anything else. Anything for research? No. Fine. Fine. That's good. We're at war with everyone. Oh, buildings. Buildings. Right, this place is seriously pissy. And that's what I've got. 4 turns. Right, where's Flevum? I'm going to have to take the chance now. We're going to have to go pure happiness buildings. And even with this bloke stuck in here, they're close to rioting. Lovely. Hopefully we can control the situation and I don't need to keep an army back. What about you? Dunkirk. Threpus. They've not attacked yet, so you know what? We're just going to go fishery. Dunkirk. We're back here. Let's upgrade that then. And that. I got to be careful though. You know what? Let's get me list. There we go. Richest to poorest. Bloody hell. Look at all these places I've got to go through. Yeah, don't care really. What's this one? Don't care. Here we go. Buildings. So it's temple. Oh, not temple. Public forum. Temple. And that thing. Because we're going to give him a pretty little fountain to stir at. And we'll upgrade you to a fishery on one of them. And we'll give you a fountain. And that's all I can do in this region for now. Oh, you know what? We'll bump that up as well. And give you one of them. What are you doing? Nothing. Hang on. Do I want to change anything here, to be honest? I think that's a little bit overkill for what we need. You sir can become that. That's fine. And that's overkill as well, because we're not going to use the other stuff that it's given us. And you know what? That can just be destroyed and changed into... Hang on, are we recruiting anything from that? No. We can just use the one that's further down here. That can get turned into a fishery. Silesia. I think... what do we want here? Granary market, upgrade, bush, fountain. With that happy by 20, does that mean that we've got a rebellion or something somewhere? That's normally what it bloody means. No, we're just producing exactly 20 happiness. Alright, because when you produce 20 happiness, typically it's a rebellion. Hello. Happiness building. What's going on here? These miserable sods. Does upgrading that up the happiness? It does. Give me that as well. Oh my word, all the money's gone. Right, we're at 20 grand. So now it's just to fill in the blanks like this. Dink. Dink. Pannonia. Magna Germania. We do have this gold mine and stuff that I still want to develop. What's making it harder is I'm not looting new territories because there's just no need to anymore. What's this one? Provincia. That's fine. I just want to make sure. I just don't want any slums. It's just very boring clicking through each one of these because I've got so many of them. It's just a shame that you can't merge them into a bigger province, or you could say, right, now we own all these provinces, let's manage it as a country and generate more income that way. You know, just go on a larger scale each time. Alright, yeah, fine, sod it. We've just gone through all them. The only thing that I'm missing is the additional army, but I'm not going under 20 grand yet. I'll plonk them somewhere next turn. It'll give me another chance to think about it. And again, once we've took this place, I own all of England. We just need to come down here to conquer the Welsh. We've got a supporting army coming through, so even if they poke their head up here with something ugly, we've got that to come up to Callum Dunham, which is good. And probably next turn, this good man is going to go straight up here to Ildian. Yay! Conquering. Civil War, double check. Records, we're going into turn 180. No risk of civil war. Check it again. We're good. Let's go. Right, Laffy. We have a comparable system. I've read that. You're right. I personally prefer the approach to change the system. Yes, in a positive way rather than leaving. Yes, it's... Well, getting the OU to change was a very difficult thing. It seems they're stuck in the structure and people changing. It's... Again... I would prefer change than just bloody spitting your dummy out and leaving, but then the other party needs to be willing to change, and it's a shame. If it was all democratically elected and all the rest of it, I'd be fine. But it's not, which is a massive shame. Long term probably showed that Brexit was neither a huge mistake nor... Yeah, I completely believe that as well. People think it's... They're extremists. Oh, Brexit's the best thing. It's going to change Britain forever. Well, did you see the state of Britain in the 70s? Did you? That was before the EU. That was like a complete nightmare. Nero, hello. But then the flip side of that is, you know, we survived without it, we'll be fine again. But again, it's not going to be one extreme or the other, you know, where like, oh, that's it. The resurgence of Britain now, lads, we're free. Life's hard either way, yeah. And I'd rather... Since life is hard, I'd rather be going through life with friends than alone, if you're talking on the global scale and all the rest of it. Personally, I'd rather just be a shut-in. But with countries working together and all the rest of it, absolutely. And honestly, Europe, I love it. Every time I'm talking to me missus, where do I want to go? I want to go to Greece with it. I want to take it to Greece so much. Going there as a kid, some of my best memories are there. There's place, everything I want to go, right, there's a curveball, like I want to see Japan, so is my missus. And there's the odd exception like that. I want to see South Korea as well. I also want to go to Israel. I just... you know, where you see people going around different countries, Israel looks so bloody clean and everything else. It's, yeah, cleanliness of a city, and I don't like cities, but I still want to go see it. And but all the countries I want to go to and all the rest of it, it's all European, and it's a shame. What? Yeah, I said that to him. And then in the elections, UK, there we go. It's a civil progress. I don't know, I don't care. 2 million votes. Yes, they should have had seats. How much of the map left to conquer? I've shown you pretty much Britain, Africa, up into basically where Israel is, and pushing further and further east. Right, we're going to test my geography now. Now, I understand most of the world until we start getting down here. Now, I know this is Egypt, which links over to, obviously, Syria. Now, Turkey is this bit. And then we've got Armenia. I can get that by the names. What countries are here? That's confusing me. Like, here. And where would... Is this like your Iraq region? Is it? Iraq, Iran? Well, I'm not sure what the hell that'd be. That's confusing the hell out of me. What countries are here? I understand where this is. Clueless about that. Right, back over here. Now, they, for some stupid reason, are completely left here, and I think they're sniffing blood up there, which is absolutely bizarre. What have they got? Noise. You, my good man.
Ready for orders.
And you reach there.
Ships to port.
Oh no, you can't even land. No. Shit.
Returning to land.
So, you know what I'm going to do? They're not attacking this place because we've got a good old navy here. Iboricon. What are we plonking down here? You know, we're going to just keep on doing what we've been doing. Temple, one of them. Even though I think we're going to need some additional food here. And you know what you're going to do?
Ready for orders.
No! Can't reach it. Of course I can't. You're going to go to the border. And
May as well get comfy.
I thought we were going to get that this turn. How disappointing. We are not sending that north to take Eildian because these armies... Bloody hell, I can't talk. I'll just come up and snipe this. But that's a force match. So if they're there on a force march, right, does that mean that they couldn't reach that? But again, that's got a big whopping garrison. So yeah, we'll just take it easy. Have I met the Irish yet? Nope. You know what I get to do now, don't you? You're ready, you're ready, you're ready, you're ready, you're ready, 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 ready. Oh, you shithead. I didn't know he was there. Right, before we do that, go dink this across here.
Ready for battle.
And dink you up there. And as much as I still want to kill them, you ready? You ready for this? This is something I've been working for bloody ages, right? Don't care if it's 10%, 9%, whatever. And we don't want to do that one either. We're just going to walk in. He's ready for this. Look at that. All one colour. We just need to finish eating that up. We can only be attacked by this. All in the east. How good's that? It's happening, lads. It's really happening. I think what we're doing now is just mostly administrative. Oh, victory conditions. We've not checked it. I think the only thing that's stopping us from winning is the fact that we don't own Syria and Persia. What have you got here? 0 garrison. Yeah, let's change that. I'll show you what I was on about. Just let us get rid of this. Destroying. Now let's jump over here. So we conquered this place, and I whacked it down back to a level 1, right, from a level 3 building, I think it was. It is now got a garrison of full. All because it destroyed a rank, I don't know if it was rank 2 or rank 3, but either way it's gone back down to that one. Back to the list. Can we conquer anywhere else? I believe we can. What have you got here? Can you attack at night? Yes, you can. That's even more hilarious. Oh, hello. I'm sorry, this has distracted me now. You're gonna come at me, brah.
Commander.
At once.
Hello.
Look to the defenses.
Now we might just decide to go, yeah, you know what? You think you're fun doing that? Whoop, round we go. You like your sound effect?
Ready for orders.
Standard. So what I'm going to do, these are going to come here. And you know what? Even with that, I'm going to completely auto-resolve it because it's going to be about 86%, yeah, 88%, even better. All damage on the cavalry and I don't care. And I'm not going to loot it even though it's worth 4 grand. And now my navy's going to go chase that down.
For battle.
Right. Now, the only thing I've got to watch, and I think what's costing us, is corruption is outpacing. Why would you have 2 temples there like that? Oh, I want to see what that does. I'm getting myself distracted as well. And then we're going to go play Warcraft and go conquer Tanaris. What was I saying now? Oh, corruption. I think the amount of settlements that we're quickly conquering now and not having a chance to put the infrastructure in terms of economic buildings in place. By taking new settlements, we're actually, it's digging into our economy and we're paying more. We're losing more money in the long run. Where it might come to a point where I've got to stop conquering, even though we could keep on going ham at them. We don't go negative income. Oh, victory conditions now. What's this? Achieve one of your victory conditions, you get 30,000. Well, why would you give them 30,000 if you achieved one of the victory conditions? Because you're done then. Or unless you're being an idiot like me and carrying on for world domination. We have 5 settlements off the needed amount. We're currently on 85. Right, that's jumped. Last time I checked, we were on 50? Odd-ish. We need to have 240 units. We've got 406. I think we're going to have issue there, lads. And then all we're missing is Helios, which we're slowly bringing everything down south to conquer. We're missing Syria that we mentioned, and we need to get to Persia. But again, we're still going for a map clear. So what's happening? Right, back to the list. What are you doing?
How can I
Lops.
serve you?
Do lops. Reminds me of that stupid song by Hanson. Scoo bop or that one. Yeah, that crap. I just thought they were a pack of ugly girls. The 3 lads, aren't they?
I am greater than mighty.
Yeah. I was just glad they were a bit. I was just glad they found themselves a use back then doing stupid music like that, you know. Like, oh, look at them, what they're doing. And with a face like that. I need to stop talking again. Right, keep on moving south. Focus on the game, not what you're thinking.
I am greater than mighty.
Right, can you assassinate them again? Nothing, it.
Knife in
Enemy wounded again.
the knows no bound. Ready for battle.
And I don't want him to move because I want to come straight down here and smack him clean in the face once I finish recruiting here. I want some more pikes.
Soldiering. It's a good life.
I'll come smack him on the next turn with the 19 stack. I want some more pikes. Tidy. So we'll come down here and smack him in the head on the next turn, and we'll start recruiting what we need. Deal disembark and come across here. I'll get another general there on the turn. You know what I could do? What's the furthest south in Rome that we can go? It's Neapolis, isn't it? Oh, and Sparta. What's me monument looking like? I said further down here. Oh! Upgrade to a royal barracks. Am I only allowed one shrine? Because it looks like we're building it in Rome then. No, we're not. That's getting cancelled. Looks like you're only allowed one. That shrine to Leonidas is getting built in Sparta, and it's going to take us 20 turns to do all of it, but that's where it's getting built. It's not getting built in bloody Rome. Right. Neapolis. I want to recruit a new general. Oh, he's a beast. It doesn't cost me money, and I ain't paying for all that money. Reinstate. Dunk. 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 And you've got to think another thing, right? Imagine we were playing someone like the Romans. And even if we got to this stage in the game, and with this Imperium level, do you really think we'd be able to afford all these armies on the map? I bloody don't. Because it was what? It was... The standard charge for an Praetorian Guard, which is the units that I'd want to be using at this stage in the game, is 200 a unit, right? That's without inflation and corruption. I'm calling it inflation. It's what it is, really. Yeah, make it more relatable to the real Southern world. It's the ancient world bloody inflation. So now, for this pike, it's 132, which was... They were originally 100 when we first started. Yes, we can reduce it under that, but the standard charge now is 132 at the max Imperium level. You're telling me that Praetorian Guard wouldn't be about 260 now per unit? And even going down to the Armoured Legionnaire, that'd be... What, about 200? I couldn't do it. And obviously the fact that they cost the same as them is absolutely ridiculous. And look at the difference. That's like, what? Over 10 extra damage on the pikes. And the morale's just basically, yeah, we're not going anywhere, okay, thanks, bye. Anywho, 2 onagers. We cannot recruit archers in this area. 4 cav. This is my final army that'll be coming down here to Africa so we can keep on pushing. Pikes galore now, isn't it? And then we'll just be... Oh, never mind. And then we'll be just missing archers. Yeah, those two. Right, I want to make sure we've done this right. So, we've got Army number 1, Army number 2, 3, and 4 for this region. And then if I zoom out, there's Army 1 and 2 already cutting into them. And there's Army number 3 making its way down. And then that'll be Army number 4. I'll start going across. We just need to kill this asshole here. Then everything else that's there, that's dotted around, so you, and you. I know it's only 3. Will make the way down to Helios. And then once we conquered the British Isles, all these armies here, which is another 3, will be disbanded. Because you've got to think, by the time we've conquered bloody Britain and we've gone all the way back over here, I could have recruited them in these set locations with the same generals and gone for them. So I think disbanding and re-recruiting in Italia, Magna Graecia, Helios, Macedonia and Illyria. These 3 have still got me building facilities here. The only thing is we will be bringing them down to Helios. And we'll be able to do all the recruitment that we need, because I think it's only there in here that can recruit onagers, because we did have a premium on them for a while. But again, that was a long time ago. Right. Carrying on. Where is that pain in the ass boy-eye unit? Where is he? There he is. Now you can't reach up there. We can't do that either. Can we move you? I want to trap the bit. We can't move you either because you just captured that. Bitch. Right, list. What are you doing?
How can I serve you?
Oh, we're going exploring, aren't we? Let's tell me what's down here. Hello.
I seek wine.
Pergamon's got nothing. They're all there. That's all the armies of the world left of the successor kingdoms come to say hello to me. The only thing I'm paranoid about, right, is we'll be suffering a rebellion here soon. And if that rebellion causes significant damage to these, which will then make these go, you know what, boys, charge. And unfortunately, this general is nighttime attack. Brilliant. So what I'll do... Do I... No, because I was going to say, well, what happens if I start picking these off one by one? If that becomes even a slight bit weak, these will siege me up, and I can't do it. Oh, level up.
Ready for battle.
I wanna level you up. I don't care about the rest of it. Right, next.
Yes,
Is that done?
we hunger for battle.
And now what I'm thinking of doing, I'll be just mostly making settlements happy. And then just trying to move along.
Ready for battle.
That's it. Right, belts. We're moving you south. -11, man. They're happy. Garlic's connected to Tur, which we're not going back to, which is connected to that. Right, you're stuck at Garlic for a little bit now until all this is sorted. Where is the other place over here where we had a major happiness issue? I'm going to have to check that in the town screen. Joe, you having any lunch, my love? Okay.
We hunger for battle.
Not if you're not making anything, I'll sort myself. Mm-hmm.
At your command. Ready for orders.
Okay. Darling. My one beloved, I'm feeling a bit peckish.
Ready for battle.
Right. I'm thinking. You got something with meat.
We hunger for battle.
What can I have with the chicken?
Potato salad, cheese, coleslaw.
Could you do a combination of chicken, cheese, coleslaw, and that red drink? I don't know if I want it in a sandwich.
For further orders.
No, I don't want the red drink in the sandwich.
Bread or seed.
Seeded. I want seeded bread. Oh, bloody hell. And looks so awesome potham. Right, so now what we're going to do, we're going to start converting this army ready for the horse factions.
Put one charity shop.
No, I don't like it anymore. I'm getting me food. I'm getting what I want. Oh, no, I should have said that sentence after, shouldn't I? Yeah, damn.
Are we?
Yeah.
Please.
So what I'm going to do now, how many of these we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think. I hate dismissing troops like this. Yeah, I want to dismiss it. Why do you think I pressed the bloody button?
Come. Fight with us.
Okay, so that's now fully converted, and then we can start upping the pressure as we move. Right. How are you in terms of happiness? Oh, that's fine. No, we stick to the list. And the list that we just did was finishing moving that army. And we're coming down the list. Right, what are these doing? Why haven't you moved? You're those. Why haven't you moved? Because you're the... Right, why haven't they moved?
Command.
What's that?
Fleets rip
What is it?
Like
What is it?
that. Strawberry lemonade.
I was going to say, if it ain't got a cucumber in, let's give it a
Well, it
whirl.
tastes lemony.
It's lemony. Look at that, isn't that a good colour and a good shape? Although I had the blue one yesterday. There we go.
You don't like it? I didn't think you would I tell you?
It took me breath away, that man. man.
What'd I tell you?
Oh man, it's just like I've just gobbed a lemon.
Well, you know, I'm gonna drink it.
That was disgusting. Just some good old plain old HT. Love. It said it was strawberry lemonade. Do you know how many strawberries were in that? Right? I think I'm personally made of more strawberries than what was in that thing. Seriously. That was just... If I looked on the ingredients, it'd be like... Strawberry lemonade. Lemons. 99.99999 and so on and so forth. And just keep on saying it percent. Lemons. And whatever the remaining digit you can get to. Going that way. Not point, not, and carry on going. Right. I'll see it in about a year's time, and then you can say 1 of strawberries. Oh. What was it doing? I confused myself. I think I've burnt a few bloody brain cells as well. Ugh. No chance of civil war. That's fine. Don't care if anyone else can get married. That's good. Ugh. We're recruiting now, aren't we? Yes. We'll be recruiting. It's down here, isn't it? Yep. No, it's back up here. I can still taste that sodden thing. Ugh. Let's then turn. Oh, no, buildings. Buildings. I knew I confused myself. Hey, gun. Raider, thanks for the follow, bud. And saying bud, right? I want to watch Trailer Park Boys. I adore Trailer Park Boys. And I like a guilty pleasure is I'm subscribed to Swearnet. I need to watch that more often. I was so gutted when that bloke who played Mr. Leahy kicked it. Died. It's so funny how he was this crazy fella on the... No, seriously, thank you, Raider. On Trailer Park Boys, yet in real life he's one of the nicest people out there. Right, fine. Oh, happiness issues we're looking for. Happy, 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 happy. Not so much. Right, but I still want to go through and make sure there's no slums coming through, and then I don't even care about your food issue. You can just be hungry. Import your food. Okay. Like, why can't everyone just be happy like that? Right, you've got a delicatessen coming. You know what? No, not until we've sorted. Not until we started conquering down here does that change. These are fine. What about hernia? No, right, we're all good here. Right, Celtica. Fine. All those happiness is improving up to now, so all that's good. Good. Fine. Happiness is improving. Improving. Dropping. It's -2. With all that crap, you'll be happy. Right, buildings. And this stuff needs to change as well. What? Navy stuff can I recruit with a bloody maximum one of them? How much? 178 per turn? No, that's going. Destroy. Do we want to keep this because it's generating 6 food? Or do we want some bush? I think we go bush. For this public order. I'm going to destroy that one. And then here, that one. Give them a nice fountain. And destroy that. And give me some fish. Bellica. Happy. Right, these are seriously pissed. And I've got nothing in the region. And that's Navy, for God's sake. Standard. Ding, 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 ding. I'm a little bit concerned about this. I'm going to try and negate the impact. Because I don't want to pull any units back. I just want to keep moving what we're moving east and conquering the rest of Britain. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to give him one of them. That's one public order, which will be sorted in 2 turns. We do have that coming on the next turn, so that'll drop it down to 3. That I'll do absolutely sod all because it's money and agriculture. And that should absorb it fully. What else do we want down here? We'll give them a temple because I want to really convert them to our culture and stop them being such pissy pants. Right, Silesia. Proto Crispo, as we've been calling it. Britannia. This place. Are you spying on them? Yeah, but you're not doing your job. Right, now let's go to back to this bloody menu. And I need to go. Right, yeah, fine. Right. Spying. So are you. Sorta, for now. Right, your job is to move, which you'll be doing. Go on, Hillary. What are you doing? Come down here, Hillary. Right, that's fine. Don't care. We're at war. I want to get conquering again. Civil war. Last thing I need to check. I do not, darling. Let's go declare end turn. Sorry, we're all good. I'm just going to grab me lunch. Give me a sec. I don't like you missus struggling. Right, one sec. Oh, darling. You're not so superb for cooking. What? I have to say cooking me lunch. It's not just knocking it together for me. Thank you, darling. Oh, see, the boy-eyed bloody spam. This is what I was talking about that happens if you don't chase them down. Right. Let's not kill the old sandwich. Hello. As you can see, what I absolutely despise, and I'm probably going to auto-resolve regardless of the bloody outcome. The reason I've been chasing these 3, because once this is dead, there's nothing else left that's even remotely near me that can cause any damage. Look at this asshole looting me. The reason I was chasing it down with the 2 full stacks, I was chasing 3 units down with 40 units. All the AI does is just spams the mercenaries and goes off its head. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to auto-resolve. And I don't care that it's only 69%. One number. Can't be asked. I'm getting to the point now in this challenge where it's just like, yeah, end the turn. Not Dowie, but it's in my territory and pay me, bitch. Now that's not as far, so I can use this army to chase it down and kill it off. And you can shut your face. But this fight with the dumb nonny, if they come up to Borokan, I will do, because it'll completely wipe them out and everything else will just be open. And then the only other threat here are the Ebdans. Eblanians. Why do they call them Ebdanians? Is that what they're called? So they're called something like that in Attila, I think. Oh, bloody no. Let's... Oh, hello. Let me just have a bite of this. Oh. I don't do naval combat. I despise naval combat. Piss off, Iceni. Someone's dead. It's only the garrison fleet. Right, piss off. Oh, they attacked me at Flevum. What a random location. Oh, that was back on the British Isles. Sucks to be you then, mate. I'll be recruiting like crazy again and you can't do shit. Ah. Seriously, why won't you hit me in the face? Same with all those armies. Hit me in the face. I can't keep all them out.
Shall we hack at each other until our enemies can gorge themselves on warriors?
Yep, that's what we're doing. Oh, Joe, this sandwich is absolutely fit as. Just chuck him in.
Over weeks, I've cold stuff.
Oh, yeah. And with the cheese and the chicken and the whole fucking thing, it's a work of art. Seriously, I'm such a bad cook, I can burn water without even boiling it.
Make the sandwich is not cooking.
Yeah, but have you seen the way I do a bloody sandwich? You even say I'm a barbarian the way I put knock them together.
Or barbarian. Yeah.
Yeah, I burn water. Apparently my
Fleet reporting.
sandwich preparation skills are barbaric. Neanderthal, she just called me sandwich preparation. Upgrade. Fishery. King. Temple. Look at me money now. You see why I think corruption, as much as all these are raiding us, I think corruption's the biggest issue. Oh. Granary or delicate, you know, I'm going to take that one. Give me some bush. First time you heard me say that, I've been saying it for a while now. Yeah. There's... You can make temples in this, right? To increase the happiness of your place. And I know it's a tree in a little greenhouse looking structure. But to me, it's a bush. And my people need bush to be happy. And my God, we're going to give them bush. I'm not a bushman myself. The people demand bush, they will be given the bush.
Make yourself deeper.
Deeper what? In the bush. Hey, sorry, time to grow up. No, it's not. It's not. If I've not grown up at, what am I? 36 years old, nearly 37. Ain't gonna happen now.
Laying siege to the settlement.
I don't care. Now, these are gonna go absolutely batshit crazy and
Hunger for battle.
attack me left, right, and centre. So, yay! It's the British Isles, and Ireland created roughly without Northern Ireland. We've got Wales, Scotland, and Ireland, and you know England formed. Right, I got the hiccups.
Ready for orders.
Can we do that on a standard sail? I've still not at me other sandwich, right? No, double time then.
Beat the
Double
drums.
time.
Waiting for more orders.
Haha. Right, let's have another bite of this bit. Oh. Oh man. Again, we destroy that. I said we destroy that. That'll give me an instant garrison on the next turn. Well, let's start promoting happiness in this region. Do you know what building we need? I'm gonna have to tell Joe this. Joe, the joke gets worse.
What?
You know, I want to give everyone bush. Yeah.
Right.
What's the name of the temple? Sacred Grove. Yeah. I was just there saying, like, what's this bush temple actually called? And the fact that we've been calling it that, and the fact that it's called Sacred Grove. This sandwich, it's some sort of seeded bread. Yeah, burp to you two. Chicken, cheese, coleslaw, Mrs.
Butter.
and butter. Your missus has done a belting job. You know, that's how she proves that she'll be, you know, you see now she had to go at me, you're hungry, I'm going to make you something, and she goes out there and she, you know, makes me a sandwich. It's, I'm not saying, hey, woman, get in the kitchen, but, yeah, Sacred Grove, it's the little things like that. You know, it's just like, she made me a sandwich, she cared for me. You know, it's one of them moments. Mmm. Sacred Grove, man. I can't believe I didn't notice that. We've been going on about bush for this long. It just adds to the fucking joke, man. I don't know whether or not to come down and just fortify in their faces, and so they've either got a choice to attack me here and fight a 20 stack behind a walled settlement, or we just kill them with this. No, have a pop of that, will you? Yeah, boy. Alright, let's move down the line. I don't care if it causes a rebellion. I just want to get it all dealt with. What's fine? But yeah, it never takes me this long to eat, you know. I'm the person who can have the world's hottest meal in front of me and I've ate it within 3 minutes. Bloody faces I pulled between drinking and eating. I need a drink. But I don't. Again, I like to eat all my food, even if I need to drink, and then drink. I don't like having bites to eat, drink, bites to eat, drink. People who do that drive me nuts. Which is probably most of the bloody human population of the world, but still. Have you fortified? You've not. Come on, hit me! Drop. Oh, you fortified. Ugh, boring. Let's start moving these armies. Right. I know I'm going to have to do some fighting, you see, and that's why it's taking a little bit longer. Need to finish my sandwich. Right. You, my good man. What cannon fodder mercenaries can we get? I just wish I could cook. I wish I could not burn water or toast. You know. Oh, hell yeah. It sounds pretty thick, gum. Right, what are we getting? I hate Tarantine cavalry when I'm against it. So, let's be going. They'll run off. Yep. Oh. Can I reach him? Oh, I can't. Beautiful. No, let's stick your army. Beautiful. Really should have got something to wipe me trap on. Mouth. Water. No more weird tastes for me. That's a joke. That's a joke. So's that. That'll piss me off a little bit. That'll kill a few of us. But other than that, you are dead, my good man.
Ready?
Can I be bothered? That's the next thing. Oh man, what am I doing that for? Now I drink these things. Oh no! You can't unscrew this one. You know I don't drink. I don't know, it's been stupid. You've got to go. I hate water bottles, right? Well, you've got to, you know, you've got this thing on it. You've got to do that. I like to unscrew the top and just not use it for the purposes. Instead, you know, just drink it like a normal person. I've got to do it like this now. Well, that at the spot. It's 3/4 of that gone. If I didn't need oxygen, I think I could have bloody down the whole bloody thing. Yeah, it's only because I needed oxygen. I got a twitch in my nose. Otherwise, I got a nipple. I would have carried on. Oh yeah, I'd be used to it now. 80%, 80%. Drives me nuts. It's though you don't drink it too quick. I don't give a shit. It's my fucking drink. Let me drink it as I will want it. Give me money. Oh, goodbye, bitch. I miss Breaking Bad.
We hunger for battle. On the move.
Right. Back off. 2 turns. Yeah, 2 turns, baby. We are starting to move. We're in Africa. We're going to start moving against all this in a minute. So that means that you're free to come have a perv over the border. Go on, what the neighbours up to? Let's have a look at the old dirty laundry. The garrison is not one I want to go against yet. I can't help it, man. It's... I eat too quickly, I drink too quickly. Yeah, that's the better word. My missus saying... I don't... Oh, man. I don't eat or drink, I inhale. Yeah, that's how I consume food. We're moving down south, baby. Or east, as I should say. Right. Get here, you.
How can I serve you?
What's down here? What's here?
Some food and
Shadow. What's at Machimedes? Do you know what heretics just called me? Henry the fucking Hoover. Yeah. Does that make you hetty?
No, 'cause I don't feel. I eat like a normal person.
You eat like Major Payne. Who's Major Payne? Fucking Henry Hoover, man. Why is it though? Every cleaning company, even though they're the shittest Hoovers out there, all have bloody Henry Hoovers going.
Cheap.
Oh, okay. Here you go. Cheap, yeah. You want your carpets hoovered? Hire a better fucking professional.
Hercules has
See,
Hoovers.
you pay more for better suction.
You are so gonna get clipped. Loads.
Is that the same place you go to see the Sacred Grove?
No. Just stop talking.
I am the
Change it
champion.
in a minute.
Have I got any more spies down here? Yeah, but you know, like, where I want to see what the enemies are doing. I'm moving my agents over there. I'm perving at what my neighbours are doing. I'm gonna look over the fence.
What?
There.
I am greater than mighty Achilles.
Major Pain. Okay. Oh, nice. Cheers, gone. I'll have to put that on the list. Joe, there's a film called Major Pain, and it's good fun. Kids, all that stuff. And apparently he hoovers food like I do in it. Do, does. Does? Like I do. Like I do, yes. Like I does. Oh, man, the burps are here. Water makes me burp somewhat crazy, you know. What's up here? Nothing. Okay, looks like there's absolutely sod all in this region. What are you doing? We're all moving south for the invasion. What are you doing? Moving south. What's this one doing? Oh, here we go. We don't actually have to move this one because we're getting ready to fight this lot. But look at this. This army's arrived, so there's no backtracking. Once that's dealt with, we take out Moradin. As like we're going to bloody Mordor or something. And then this one can turn around and go slap them in the face. Even though he's still recruiting, I'm starving them all. And that includes the garrison. And then we've only got the Irish to conquer.
At your service.
I want more food. Joe, I'm going to have to try and tackle that garden one of these days with the heat. Like, it's like a damn forest out there. I don't like it. Yeah, I need to trim my sacred grove. I hate gardening. I hate gardening with a passion. My version of gardening is... See that grass there? Shove the lawnmower on it and it's done. I can hate it. You know, I'd be happily one of these people who just go, you know what? If I could, rip the bitch out, astroturf it. Done. Fake grass. Yeah, that's fine. What's this one doing? Right, we need to start killing all this stuff. You come get rid of that one? This time I can still hit it in the face. Oh, you bastard. You know, we'll be playing Chase Me for a while. Right, we do need more ships. And if they show their ugly face, no. No. They're fine there. What are you doing? I should supply your empire with endless supply of taters. Oh, hey, endless supply of women. That's what they're supplying. You can't beat an Irish woman, man. I'm one of these who's a major softie for the Irish. Right, now, I am going to get rid of this. Think. Someone's out there with a lawnmower now. Joe, they're showing me up outside. Tell them off. I didn't tell them to shut up. I said they're showing me up. There's a difference. God. God, you need to learn. You need to listen. Now, is that finished doing its stuff? It has, right? Like, move down to Consettia. We need to recruit. Damn right they are. Damn right they are. And especially the tall bitches too. I got a lanky Irish bitch over there. And you're 6 foot. Yeah. That's what I spent my university money on. Was instead of going to university, I went to Ireland. Instead, met that bitch over there. Because I didn't like the course, so I didn't want to go in. See you later, gun. I will see you tonight. This challenge needs to be finished, so I should be on tonight. Should be in the word, unless I get a surprise attack or what have you. But positive vibes and all that shite. Right, so then these assholes should have nothing. Yeah, they can land on here with that's a king, but I think he's a navy. That's a navy, right? Good. I will finish very soon. I'll try and get this turn knocked out, and then Break up it now, find a cliffhanger till later.
My God.
We're pushing south. Yes, you are, you lazy bitch. I love you though. Thanks for the sandwich.
Oh yeah, you.
Destination reached.
Now, if you leave, are they still happy? Oh, damn right they are. Right, let's force march. Down south we go. Like I say, it's all... You can even see it on the map. How everything here is slowly trekking this way. The migration of the armies. Right, back to the list. Look, you can even see it on this one. Look, you can see all this. All that is in mass transit this way. And then obviously we're still stuck up here with these few bits. Back to the list. What are you doing? Poisoning them. Good stuff. Come on, Hillary. Right, you can stay there. Poison them. What are you doing? And that one's recruiting to stamp out that. My money is getting stupid. I like how low it's going, man. I don't want to get to a point where we're only earning like 3 grand a turn and then we conquer new territory and that drags it down to 2. Because that is not giving me a big old vote of confidence. And what I'll do before that gets too bad, I'll just start dismissing shit here in terms of the Navy. And go down to the burn min. As I'm thinking now, that may be overkill with these two. Ow, bloody hell, that was a sting in the eye. Carry on down the list. Right. You need another turn or so. I need... Oh, man, my eye's pissing me off. We need an additional army yet before we keep moving. Either a crumb went in my eye or a bloody wee fly did. One of it, either way. Or it's just my eyes being my bloody eyes. Bloody hell. There you go. Right, play like this. That's driving me nuts. Don't rub your eye, you'll only make it worse. You ever get that as a kid? Don't do it! And you sat there with your eye bloody twitching and then it ends up going in anyway. And it does make it bloody better because you need to get the fucking thing out of the way. Now the other one's starting. Yeah. Bitty eyes. Okay. What? Yeah, you're waiting there. You're doing the same thing. Yeah, we got a bit of happiness since them other ones pissed off. Alright, it's stinging like a motherfucker. Been staring at the screen for too long, you gotta get square eyes. That was another one. This place is still a shithole, isn't it? Right, suppose we could fix it up. We wanted to, sorta, ish. Got it, man. So where are you? That fella. You. These are garlic again. If we leave garlic, oh, they're gonna be happy. Yay. Now. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's everything they need. Everything else now needs to be pushed down to Sparta. Everything's coming this direction now in terms of armies and everything else. Speaking of Sparta, have they built up that town yet? 7 more turns and then... Okay, that's a shit long ages to do it. Because that's where we're putting the shrine to Leonidas. Because I thought we could build more than one. You can't. Eagles of Zeus. What are you doing? It's going to be them, isn't it? And then we could jump to this one. You're waiting. What are these doing? As I said, emo destroyers. I was like, someone doesn't like goths. Jesus Christ. Oh, emos are not goth. Jesus, know your difference between your bloody depressive types who like makeup. Right, push this down to... Yeah, you were coming all down here, aren't we?
At your command.
Right, you are good to move up and carry on this invasion, my good man. Look at that pitiful extra movement distance. Still gonna take it though. This army is gonna come down here, jump in that, and come across the water. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, you're going that way. You're the 4th army for up here. Yep. 1, 2, 3. No, you're not. That'd be the bloody 5th. I got my eyes, man. I swear down. No, I'm an idiot again. That's the navy. 1, 2, 3.
Ready.
Okay, darling. I should be finishing shortly. What are you doing? You've moved. Where's the one with the level up? It's this fella. Give me a cheaper army.
For battle.
And I believe that does not. That's already maxed out. Click. Click. Everything leveled up? Nope.
Ready for orders.
Click. Replenishment rate. Oh, we can get walking. Fine. Right, let's... Now, I think I can do a cliffhanger over here.
Ready for battle.
Ah! I can. So we're going to click that. And we're going to click this. And then we're going to find some research first. So, they say that that's the economy tree. That's a complete lie. As much as it does add, you know, percentage wealth to certain buildings and stuff, it's a load of crap. 5% wealth from commercial buildings does help. The best way to make money in this game is through the philosophy tree. There we go. English didn't fail me there. Where, yeah, you do get 6% from culture, which ours is all over the world now. Cultural conversion, which is good. And then you start getting down here. What is it? All that just to get 6% tax. It's the bottom one. There you go, 2% tax. Another 3% tax. And public order. And corruption. And here, you get tax, public order, minus 5% corruption. And again, 6% tax. 4 public order and minus 7 to corruption, and then each time you complete one of these little trees, it's a further minus 2 corruption, which all adds up. That was the tree that's allowed us to basically do this campaign. That tree with the research to Hellenization. The rest of this was just a bonus, so I will take that, but again, I have been pushing this tree, you see, because it gives you little bonuses like 5% to melee attack, 5% defense there, and all the rest of it. But do I really want to do this, or do I just want to create super unit? Yeah, you know what? I can't be asked with the wealth, even though it's getting low. What is it? Super units. Hoo-ha! Okay, so we're going. This just gives little bonuses to your units, so they make them even more insanely powerful. Because that, can you see it with my fat head in the way? Let me see. I don't know if you can. How's the hover over there? Can you see it? I don't know. Right, I'll just move. I can't even move myself on that one. It's the wrong one. Can I? Yeah, you can see it. So, if I click on him, you see this there. That's a mixture of what the general's adding. And other bonuses that we've got going on, you know, between veterancy rank and stuff that we've researched. And look, they get bonus damage and all sorts of other crap. And it all comes down to a mixture of research, generals, and passive bonuses. Right, cliffhanger time. Kill him. I will be carrying on this campaign later tonight, hopefully conquering the rest of Britain. We've only got Wales, Scotland and Ireland left. Now, when I click end turn, the dumb nonny are going to go absolutely ballistic, and I'm hoping that they're going to attack my fortified army so we can basically use one army, kill 2 of them off, then mop them up, and then go up to Scotland and conquer all the British Isles, and then once the British Isles is gone, and Ireland, we can... Shut up, you heretic. Learn to obey your Greek overlords. We can full-on push east, and that's east through Africa, east through where modern day Turkey is, and conquer the rest of that, east through the rest of the Ukraine and whatever's next door to them, which I can't remember what's in that neck of the woods. So we'll be doing that later. This challenge is complete. It's yeah, it's complete. It's just a matter of time until it's, you know, official. The only thing, like I'll say, that'll crush me is if we've missed one faction, because if you've not declared war the exact turn that you've met them, and you said next turn the challenge is blown and you don't get it, challenge again if that's what happens. But you know, it'll still crush me. Some salty man tears. See if there's anyone to host. I go and click. Right, me. So follow me, all that sort of crap, and you know, let's bring this over and expand. Who's on? He's on. 7 people watching him. Any more people playing Room Tilted? No, right, let's host this bloke. Let's host JJ. The Broadwalker. What faction's that? This screen looks stretched out, man. Does the aspect ratio look a bit wonky on his screen to anyone else? You know. It looks like someone's just like stretched it out a little bit. No. Or is it just because there's like a shitload of troops on the screen and I'm just completely seeing things the wrong way? It looks like it's a bit... Even, like, up here, the icons seem a bit elongated in the map and all the rest of it. Or am I just not used to seeing this amount of information on the screen because I'm not allowed to see, like, that? Because Legendary doesn't allow you to see that, and I generally don't have them pop-ups open when I'm fighting. What are you doing? You can't be doing that. Yeah, we're just putting this big old straight fat line there in front of your bloody gates. You got it.
Just gotta host him.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's host him. I was getting carried away, though. Right, back to me. Raiding. We raid people. That's it, though. I'd be an absolute terrible backseat gamer. That's why I host people when I'm typically half asleep. We're gonna raid him, even though there's 21 people there, but apparently only people 14 are ready to raid. I don't know what that means. Raid.